No.
That little tunnel right? I got some shit right there too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not saying
Yeah,
live.
sports the hoes, nigga, anything goes. We gon' keep it locked in with them good convos. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, long as you keep it real. Say how you feel, get it off your chest. You ain't got to be stressed. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. They say a little combo is good for the soul, though you're not locked into the go get show. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. From the heart of the city, got big dog. Will you come take a drink? Tell me what you think. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. I was born in the project, raised in the city, did my time in open locker. Ain't nobody fucking with me. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we keep it real, my nigga. From Florida City, cool to Richmond Heights, homestead in the ranch, they locked in tonight. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we keep it real, my nigga. From Carver Ranches, not there to Palm Beach, all the boys tuned in and here to go get a speech. The chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, we keep it real, my nigga. I got the radio blasting it overtime. Chill spot, the chill spot, my nigga. The chill spot, my nigga. Y'all should appreciate that intro. Hey, what it do, man? What it here for?
Hey, I gotta say myself, boy. Nigga did they dollar on the intro bit, dog. Y'all better bring me back out the booth, man. I'm gonna blow the mic. I'm gonna blow the dust off the mic. But these niggas ain't fucking with me, boy. But nah, go
Mute my
ahead, go ahead.
microphone.
Hey, man, listen, man, it's Friday. And shit, what the fuck y'all got going on? But you know how we do.
It's Friday music.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today.
Yeah,
Cause it's Friday,
you
you ain't
did.
got no job,
You
and you ain't got
don't.
shit to do.
One more time
I
for the
know you
phone.
don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday,
Yeah.
you ain't got no job,
You ain't going
and you ain't
live
got
on
shit to do.
Pause.
YouTube?
What it do, my nigga? This your dog, Big Dog. You tuned in to the chill spot. Y'all already know we got legends in the building. We got the Go Getter. We got Baby Dog. We got Asher. We got the whole motherfucking party this evening. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all because it's a lot that we got to get into. Ladies and gentlemen, the chill spot 305. We want to zoo. They to go get a baby dog. They ain't doing it tonight, but we doing it with baby dog. Yeah. Anyway,
Nope. I'm in the building tonight. Nah, in the set. Chilling,
Okay. Okay,
chilling
baby doll.
with the chill spot tonight. You know, I ain't taking over, but I'm taking a little control this Friday.
Mute my
Oh, you hacking it?
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm hacking it tonight. The Friday, September the 5th. You know,
But I bet you won't say the chill spot. The chill spot, my nigga.
chill spot. Chill spot 305, my nigga. Dade County. We ain't gonna get all the way ratchet, but we
Yeah.
gonna, do our little 1, 2 the day on this Friday. But before we start, we always gotta thank God for getting us through this work week that we got through. Can't complain about it. My work week was good. I ain't gonna say it was long because I ain't have to work Monday, but it was good. How about everybody else? How they week went?
Goddamn work, we still going. I'm at work right now.
Oh, that sucks for you. Hey, Ronnie. It's here.
I think I should have been in Jamaican. I worked too many fucking jobs.
That's good.
Hey, you're right.
Yeah,
You're a
keep your ass
hard-working
out of
man.
trouble.
Hard-working man. That's
That's
what
the
that's
money
what
to be
happened.
made. That's money to be made.
I know that's right. But we're gonna have us a good show tonight. But before we get started, I really want to just take a moment and just talk about, just give a shout out to yesterday, September 4th. I don't know what it really was about September 4th, but a lot of people gave birth yesterday. A lot of women gave birth. And going through my social media, I've seen so far 2 women um, that their babies did not make it. And it's crazy. Like, you carry these children 9 months, 39 weeks, some people 37 weeks, whatever. You feel them kick, you feel them move, you see them on ultrasounds, you see the movement when you're laying down, all this type of stuff. And then to go into the hospital and have them, and then having to get ready to leave within like the next day or two, and you're leaving without them, is just crazy. And like they always say, um, it's true. They always say to us as women, congratulations on having a baby. And that's really not. It's more of a thank God you had a safe delivery type of thing, because it's hard, it's difficult, it's crazy. Us as women, when we bearing these children, it's just, it baffles. And right now, one of my Facebook friends, she's really going through it. Um, she gave birth to a child about 2 years ago, and God blessed her and her husband again to have another baby, which was a boy. And she made it to where her due date for her son was on the same date she gave delivery to her daughter 2 years ago, which was September 4th. And I'm like, wow, that's good. 2 kids, same birthday. She said 9 days ago she went, got her last ultrasound, baby heart beating, everything fine, to go in yesterday, getting ready for her C-section, and they checked, her son has no heartbeat. And that's wild. So I just want to take a moment and just, like, just pray over these women, and just, thank God that they're okay physically, but mentally they're not. And it's hard when you lose a kid. I've never, actually had to give birth and lose a child like that, but I've had, lost kids in a sense throughout, getting pregnant. So just to physically have to still deliver your child, and now at the same time you have to turn around and someone's handing you a folder and funeral home information, all this type of stuff in it, it's just wow. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there for a little minute.
Um, so that actually gave me goosebumps that you even mentioned it. I know I mentioned I'm very spiritual. I don't think anything is just coincidence. I think it's always something. So my firstborn, my first and only son, was born September 3rd instead of his father's birthday, which is September 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I always thought I used to always think, whoa, why didn't you just wait that one day and come on your dad's birthday? But with you saying that, with all the losses and things, it just gives me a greater appreciation that he came that day before.
Right.
And but yeah, you are definitely right. Like,
And myself, I have a daughter. Shout out to Mahogany. Today's her birthday, and she's 11, and her birthday is September 5th. So it's just wow. And one of the ladies, she's on her timeline now. She's like, a lot of mothers gave birth yesterday, and
yeah,
this floor is completely quiet because there was a lot of loss.
yeah,
And that's just wow. It was just something about September 4th.
yeah, that's definitely, I couldn't even imagine carrying that little person, feeling them and all of that, and then not being able to take them home, put them on the
Home.
cute little outfits. That's
Right. That's
just
crazy.
torture.
Definitely is. But outside of that, we gonna get into this show, have our little laughter like we normally do every Friday, keep it going. You know, we ain't the go getter and we ain't big dog, but we gonna do our little thing, ones and twos. So
Hell
shout out
won't
to
say.
them.
You ain't got to say you ain't me. They already know.
Listen, we gonna do our little thing. It is what it is. You could tap in here and there, but we gonna take off for the night. Renice, you got anything you wanna throw out there up on the platform tonight?
Actually, kind of yes. I've been more on my little feminist tip.
Okay.
I've been over here kind of working on a little bit of a podcast episode of what it would look like if the matriarchy took over. If y'all don't know what the matriarchy is, it is the opposite of the patriarchy, who have been enslaving, raping, doing everything completely wrong, but saying that we are the ones who are doing it wrong. We are the ones who
Right.
are acting off of emotions, where most wars have been started because a male ego was hurt. But anyway, so I was kind of trying to get something like that together of what it would look like if they just gave us 100 years to fix hundreds and maybe even thousands of years of.
But why so long?
I, I'm so
It's
glad you asked that. Look at us.
it's
So I
it's
don't think we need that long, but
right.
just to give that, let's give it 100 years. I think we can do it in 20, 30 years. Some of the most successful and perfect societies on earth are female led. Talk about the bees, we talk about the elephants. We even have some human societies that are female led, and the men are okay with it, and everything works out just fine. We're not crumbling like most men want to make it seem like, oh my God, if women took over, then we would just bleed on everything. So
Right.
I've been really into my little
Or pour our
feminist.
tears out on
Wait,
everything
wait. So if
since we
I'm
so
getting this straight,
emotional.
if I'm getting this straight, so you think that we should have a woman leader? So you think that a woman should be the president? Like you think that a woman could actually go ahead and lead the world? I'm just asking a question.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think, matter of fact, and I remember just being naive child when they said the Clinton administration, everyone always talked about how great it was. And when I heard his wife was running, I said, well, why is it that no one will vote for her if it's Clinton? You know what? And it made me think maybe she already had all the good ideas, and now she was like, you know what, I'm gonna take some of the credit for it. And
Right.
because she was a woman, no one voted for her.
Well,
Hillary. So I think definitely we could turn all of this around if we just inserted
I
ourselves into
actually
it.
voted for Hillary Clinton just to do it, but I see you on here, Ash on here, and Baby Doll. I'm gonna tell
He
y'all
said
some
just to
truth,
do it.
And you
and
only
then
did it just to do it. That sounds
right,
crazy. You
because
didn't
Yeah,
I'm
do
gonna.
uh,
it. You didn't do it thinking that, hey, this
she
is a
could.
successful woman and she can lead us in the right direction. A
Right.
lot
Right,
of these
that's what
people
I'm
went
gonna
and
say. That
voted for
I like women. Like I mean, well, everybody know that, but I'm just
Yeah, I'm
saying,
sure you do.
what I'm trying to say is, I know she hold her husband down, so she thorough. So that got her my vote. Honestly speaking, and I'm not just saying this to be aggravating. I would be scared as hell if a woman ran that country. Like if a woman was Trump, I'd be scared. Cause you think about what she control. And you know how y'all women there, like, and I'm just telling, like, ain't no dudes on it, but if you make your girlfriend or your wife or your significant other mad, that's a hard day for you, bro. So just
so
imagine
basically you
you,
saying
Ho-
emotions.
you know what
Hold
I'm saying?
on, hold
Emotions
on,
Woman,
will
hold on.
run.
women are emotional, women are
Wait,
hormonal.
wait, wait,
How
wait.
you say it? I ain't saying it right. I know I ain't saying it right, but
I,
hormonal, like y'all hormones be all over the place.
I know
And
exactly
y'all
what
as
you're trying to
men, y'all
say.
have the
Zay,
same
hold on, hold
thing.
on.
Y'all have emotions. Y'all have male hormones that y'all just don't know about. So at the end of the day, just how we may come off and seem, y'all are even worse because y'all feel like, oh, because I'm a man and all this and my
Nah,
gut
it ain't so
swing
much about
is
that.
gonna
It
be
ain't so much
more
Sweetheart,
about
of
that.
us.
if you turn a man down at the gas station, he ready to kill you over there. You don't tell me that men don't act off of emotions. Child,
You're right.
please. Y'all are the most
That's not
Yeah.
emotional creatures.
that's not all men. I always tell y'all we
And
can't
not
fuck with
all
some
women
men.
are are emotional creatures. Just like
No,
you can
not
say that
that's
about
no.
men.
Listen. That's not
Go
true.
ahead.
All women that I know, they different, but they the same. They all get
Right.
mad. They all bleed when they bleed and they tripping.
Yeah.
and they y'all all get emotional way fast. Like some niggas is just niggas like they get emotional. For all niggas is not like that. I done got turned down before, and I just was like, all right, keep it, have a good day.
So you
So
ain't never spaz to be like, "Well, fuck you, bitch," or "I ain't want to holler at your
I'm
ass
not that kind of
anyway."
nigga. Cause guess what? I'm gonna get told yeah more times than I get told no. Cause before I even try to holler at a girl, I'm gonna make her smile. If I make her laugh, if I say something and she smile, I got it. If I say something and she don't smile, I'm gonna leave her the fuck alone. I ain't even gonna put myself in a position to get turned
You
down.
know your chances ain't even there. If she ain't
Right.
smiling, it's the hell
Okay,
on with her.
but may I say something on that or what he's saying is that now think about it. I was watching I can't tell you where I was watching it from, but they were asking the black audience if we were given the opportunity to be our white counterparts, would we take revenge? And it's like, no, we're just looking for equality. So I think the same thing would be said of women. It's like, baby, we're not worried about you. I'm sorry that you did so much wrong that you're scared that we may take vengeance, but we're just trying to get ourselves in a better space at our world. We're not talking about just females, even though if we thought about it, I think women, we should probably make our own little utopia and give these men visitors passes. So, but I'm just saying, so
Oh,
no, we're
make
not
them
looking,
visitors
we're
and
just
not
trying to make
equal.
things better.
I'm gonna
I mean,
say this um to this conversation. So women can carry babies, we can nurture, we can do a lot, and we can't run the world, run a state, run it's that's bullshit
Make it
because
make
the
sense.
thing about it is this: you have to realize it's holding a job for one, right? When you hold a job, there's certain things that you just can't do. You might want to do it. You might want to throw a temper tantrum some days. You might want to do certain things some days, but you know that your job is at stake. And I think that's first and foremost when whether it be a man or a woman running anything, you think about, okay, this is my job. How can I do the best at my job? How can I be the best at my job? It's not about the emotional part of me. It's about whatever decision I make, it doesn't
Productivity.
affect me. It is affecting the whole world. You want to talk about if a woman was Trump? Trump is the most egotistical, emotional being I've
Emotional,
ever seen. He is very emotional. He gets
like he
upset.
got a coochie.
He don't even tell the cabinet what he's getting ready to do.
Yeah,
You think that's
that's true.
okay? You think that's non-emotional? That's very emotional.
That's true.
He is out of control. He have no control. He doesn't have a guide. He don't listen to people. So it's a lot of things that's wrong with Trump. And he's a male. He is very emotional. A lot of men are very emotional. Y'all try to hide it. Y'all can drink it. Y'all try to drink it away. Y'all try to fuck it away. Y'all try
Thank
to
you.
do all type of cheat it
Woo!
away.
Wait
Y'all try
up.
to do all type of things to mask it.
But
But
your
y'all are
coochie keep
very
showing.
emotional. When you hear crimes of passion, most of the time it's the man that went and killed somebody and all of this kind of stuff. So don't tell me about emotional and we are emotional beings. It's a lot of women that carry a lot of heaviness. And when I say heaviness, they light, but they real heavy though. And they don't have to be emotional to get things to happen. They don't have to be emotional in a seat just because they are woman. Y'all just look at women and just say automatically, oh, because they bleed, they emotional.
okay,
That's not
I ain't gotta say
reality.
nothing else. She done said it.
let me reply to what she just said. So okay, so Trump, right? This we gonna get over. I'm gonna ask all your question. Trump was already rich. He just spoiled rich. He just like that. So that ain't really so much with him being the president. And nothing. He already had his money, so he already feel like fuck what another motherfucker got to say. Now
He's
in the
still
world,
emotional.
it's already women that can run for to be the state, to be your state governor and shit like that, right? But we
Right.
did a survey before, and if you look at all the states that have women governors compared to men governors, it's a big difference how the states ran. Like, okay, so everybody on here that had a job before. In the world right now today, women, men, anybody rather have a man boss than a lady boss. Because you have a lady boss when she got a problem, that's your problem. But with a nigga, it's not like that. If you got a woman, if you could pick right now to have a woman boss at your job or a man boss
Flag
at
on the
your
play.
job,
Flag on the play. Flag on the play
wait,
right now.
let me finish. Then you can go. Like I let her
Yeah,
do.
go ahead.
75% of the people will pick to have men bosses over women bosses. The women bosses turn to straight bitches. Everything that happen at their house becomes your problem. Their husband ain't fucking them right. He ain't come home. He cheating with the bitch down the
It's
street.
the
Now
same
all that's
thing
your
for
what? It's
men.
not.
Hold
It's
on, hold on,
not.
hold on, hold
I
on,
have
hold
to
on.
It's
Let
not.
disagree
me
with
God,
It's
you.
that
not.
I
let
jump
me
right
get
And
in.
him.
then listen, we got one place that can have a prince, I mean, can have a king or a queen that run the country, that run their country. So we don't have no country that run by women. So in England, when the king die, the queen is supposed to become the ruler of the country, right? Because that's like if in your household, if something happened to the daddy, the mama takes over, right? But even in their country, when the queen die, the prince take over his mama. Just because they know they cannot let a woman run the country. Like
You are funny.
it just
Hold
proving, bro.
on,
Like
hold on.
I'm not knocking
Hold
no
Listen.
on, hold
women,
on.
bro.
Can I
But
say something to
And
that?
at the
y'all
end of
ain't
the
ready
day,
for that
guess what?
pressure,
And
man.
if that
Can I
woman
say
don't
something to
pass
that?
away for a couple years, who's running that world at that time? Who's running that kingdom? Whatever
The
you want to
woman is
say.
always in the
Right.
background
Hello.
pushing the man to do whatever she wants him to do. There's
Hello.
always a woman in the corner.
Can I say something, please? Okay, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all always. You keep bringing out more of my podcast, but let me tell you something. Women ran so much stuff where men had to create things in order to get rid of that. You know, the Salem witch trials, that wasn't because they was really afraid of witches. It was just like, oh my God, women are the only ones who know what herb not to touch, what we do need. Oh my God, now she has power above me. So you know what? I gotta start saying, oh wait, she's evil. So it's women have always, like, I don't even understand. We can go back to Adam and Eve days. How the hell did Eve eat the apple when y'all got the evidence in
So
your
wait,
throat? How
listen,
is it?
listen. It's not easy. See, you brought my point out that I was going to next. See, you just new to this show, but
Welcome, India.
welcome India.
Hey guys.
Asher and Baby Doll know that I always say this in Big Dog too. Women are the best worst things in the whole world. Like y'all the best worst things in the world. We can't live without y'all and we can't kill y'all. You feel me? So that's what it is. So look, think about it. What you just said, you brought to the forefront was perfect. We were minding our own goddamn business. We had a whole land we were living in, eating grapes, watermelons, oranges, and all kind of shit. This nigga got some pussy, and she told him, same way girls do today. So you gonna let a nigga tell you I can't get an apple?
Baby, he prayed for Eve. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If y'all want to go more spiritual, he had Lilith first, and she
Right.
wasn't
But
going with what he was saying.
Eve made him get eat an apple, and now we in the world of sin.
No, no,
If
no,
it
Cause
no, no,
wasn't for
no.
that, we
she
would
was
not be
that
So,
in
so hold
sin
on,
right
strong-minded
hold on,
now.
hold
that
on,
he needed.
hold on,
That's what
hold
that
on.
Man, get
was.
the hell out of here. But go ahead,
Hold on,
man.
hold
You
on,
want
hold
to have a
on,
Roman
hold on. Give
president,
me one
have one.
second and I'm gonna bless you. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna bless you. So it was Lilith first, and she says, first of all, I am not beneath you. So you're not gonna speak to me this way. She's, I guess, my ancestor. I don't know. Anyways, but then we came to
Oh, she
Something
froze
happened
down.
to her phone. She
Yeah,
froze,
so you
but
gotta
you
go back and cut that
prayed.
kid. Oh,
You
Y'all
prayed
but
for
don't
her.
kill me
And
tonight.
she tried to talk you out of something, but because you thought she was beneath you like Lilith, then now you got the Adam's apple stuck in your throat and you want to sit there, oh, I need a scapegoat. Oh, woman. We have always been the scapegoats. So
I
I don't even
respect
want to
that.
hear none of that shit you talking.
But the next woman should be a president. Man. I'm done. I digress on that.
hey, it should
Yeah,
be because
digress.
look, Trump. What type of job Trump doing? You think he doing the best job that
Terrible.
he can? Hell
Terrible.
No,
no. He's
listen.
He's
doing a
terrible.
horrible fucking job.
I never say Trump doing a good job. But one thing I respect about Trump, he's straightforward. I don't like niggas. I
And you
don't like
think
this.
that
He
you can
let you know that.
you think you cannot get a woman in the chair to be as straightforward as Trump is and also do her
Trump is
damn
a
job
damn
to the
clown.
They'll
That's what
call
best
he
her
of
is.
her
emotional if she's as
to the top of her
straightforward as Trump
ability?
is.
Be for real. Come on
Or
now.
they gonna call her a bitch, like she said, if she's being straightforward. That's what
Yeah,
they're gonna
right.
call her. That's why he's
She's
saying they
emotional.
could. Yeah, that
Trump
that
being
that don't
straightforward,
mean that.
y'all feel like, oh yeah, he that nigga, he that man, cause he tell it how it is.
I never agree with nothing that Trump had. Remember
Well,
when
you
we had
said you like him
RG
because he's
Hayes on it? No,
straightforward.
I say I respect Trump because
Okay,
I
you
know he don't
respect
like
him.
me. I don't like him. I don't
Okay.
like people who will sit in my face and say like, "Zay, I'm cool with you. I'm cool with you." Then as soon as they leave from around me, they talk about me behind my back. Trump gonna let me know for the first
Y'all,
quarter. I
Okay,
don't
do
y'all
like
you
niggas.
thinking
think
I
way
don't
that
too
like you
much
you
because
think
you a
that
into
nigga.
it.
Hillary probably couldn't do the same thing
Y'all
if
I'm
thinking
not
she
way
saying
too
she
much
can't.
into it when it
I'm
comes to
not
the
saying she can't.
politics. Y'all thinking way too much into it when it comes to the politics. The best way to describe Trump's position is if you ever seen that TV show called The Oval, Trump is just the face. He's the one that you're supposed to point the fingers to call him the bad guy. Okay? I'm not for Trump. I ain't for none of
I've
that.
seen the Oval.
I just follow the the whole meaning behind it. Now, if Trump had the power to do everything that everybody keeps saying, right? How come we need
We're good,
Congress?
man.
Why we need Congress?
What you picking up?
And that's exactly what was happening with Obama too. Everybody, why he ain't do this and that is
We got to
because
Right.
he
get
had to
one of
go through a
It's
bunch of people
it's
to
not up to it's not up to him.
Yeah,
He's
the
just the
president doesn't
face.
make any decisions.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
He
He's just
really
the
doesn't. Yeah, he's the puppet. He's a
yeah,
puppeteer. He's there.
facts. Facts.
So that's the thing. People think, yeah, Trump has he's a character. So people fall into that part of him and not what the reality is. These people are getting done. These people have an agenda. That's not just Trump's
Facts.
agenda. Yeah,
Facts.
he might agree with it, but that's not his ideas. Trump don't even know how to run his own house. Do you notice
Facts.
his wife don't kiss him in the mouth? She don't do nothing with him. She looks like she's disgusted every time she's around him. If he had any kind of you know, if he had any kind of balls, he could run his house. He can't even run his house. So he definitely need help running the whole
Yeah.
United
I
States.
just take a sip.
let's not get into that. That's
Sure.
another conversation.
Yeah,
Let's not
that's
get
another
into that.
topic. So I'm about to play a little
Yeah.
video and see what we can get into
Y'all gonna
tonight.
be upset at me tonight. I can't stay on all night. I have a big day tomorrow and I gotta get ready to wrap up these packs. I just wanted to tell you guys hello, but I can't stay on all night.
Hey,
I
uh,
can't.
we're
But
Okay.
thankful for your
listen,
presence.
listen, we lit next Friday though.
Okay.
Y'all
Amen.
got me next Friday. I promise. I gotta
When
pack 50 bags because I'm about to sell a whole bunch of stuff because you guys know that I have the breast cancer event. I got my premiere and I'm trying to make it to both of my premieres. And we're gonna be fundraising tomorrow morning and stuff like that. So I love you
shout
guys.
out to you, India.
Thank you guys. I need you guys to have a blessed night and keep
Good
this
luck with
going.
everything.
You as
Yes.
well.
Keep this going because y'all know we lit. We
Yeah,
lit in
we
real
in there.
life,
We in
you
there.
know?
Yes.
So next Friday, I promise y'all got me all night. Okay. But I wanted to show face because I told y'all was gonna see me today. Okay.
That's
But
what's
I
up.
actually just
We
got in the
appreciate it.
door. So you guys have a blessed one, okay?
You as well.
All right, guys.
All right. So let's see. We'll get into a little
Hold
something
on.
something.
Was that our sex doctor from last Friday?
Yes, that is our sex doctor from last Friday. Yes.
Love her.
Definitely. Let's see. Did anybody hear anything? Because I didn't as well. I don't know.
I saw that before, so I know what it's about. But no, I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything either.
I
Let's
didn't
see.
even hear it, so I didn't even press it again. Then maybe tap the volume. I don't know.
I don't know if there is a value. I don't. I don't know what just happened.
Um,
Okay, well I guess that didn't want to play
wait,
for
wait,
us.
wait. So big that's the learning curve. So big dog, are you available?
Phone.
I don't think that one had audio. They probably
Okay.
turned the audio off. But it's just that's a little boy. He's
Right,
probably
he like he had nails on
and
It's
then
something.
Xavier Dagomu.
Yeah, it looked like he had nails on it. He was trying to be a little girl or something.
Okay, so maybe just find you another one. You say that the volume was cut off for that one.
Okay, no problem.
So we just got to this house call today, and we made the parent aware that this little boy was looking on social media. He had the internet on his Roblox and Fortnite, and we also discovered that he had 19 chats that were open where he were discussing and or having conversations with people he didn't even know who they were, potentially child predators. And this 8-year-old little boy had 19 open chats, potentially talking to somebody who was trying to kidnap him or harm him. Mother didn't know. She didn't know the dangers of him having this thing unmonitored. So parents, please, if you're allowing your child to be on these tablets, please monitor what they are looking at. You have to be on top of them. If you cannot be there to monitor your child, then take the tablet from them. But to give a child a tablet and access to social media and the internet is very dangerous, and predators are on there daily looking for opportunities to hurt your child. So today is a good day, but also a sad one. So just want to make America aware. Thank you.
Wow. And that's so true. These kids, they be so in tuned and engaged in the YouTube and the Roblox, and they do be on playing the games, and they be talking to people and things like that. And we don't know what's being said on the other, when they had them headphones on, what's being said to them and things like that. And that's just wild. I read I think it was on Instagram or something like that. And a mother said that she found where for like 2 months straight, someone was coaching her child how to take their own life. And that's wild. Me, yes, my kid, but I have a 4-year old, and she's always on YouTube, and she's always looking at stuff, and she's always want to play these games that her sisters have on their phones and things like that. And they be playing with their other little friends and things like that from school. And I tell her quick, no, 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 we not doing that. You're not about to sit up here and be, oh, I'm playing with this person, or I'm playing a game with that person. No, you're not. Then they, oh, well, I met this person and they invited me to play this game. No, we're not doing that, because then the next thing you know, they're telling you, hey, share your location with me. Tell me where you live and all this. And next thing you know, you got somebody showing up at your front door. So these games, they do have a big, big influence on these kids today. And a lot of kids, they indulge themselves in these games because to them, like they say, oh, I have no friends. The game is my friend. The people on the games are my friends. Y'all don't know these people from A to Z. Y'all don't know these people from the back of their damn hand. That's not your friend.
I guess in a sense, like, I mean, even people you don't grow up with, you feel like you don't even know them.
That's true.
That's just me. Like, that's like when people say they've seen a person fall in love in 30 days, and then they was with somebody for 3 years and didn't feel anything. It's just like, it's different environments, it's different things. So I can understand why our kids may fall into that, because oh my god, we like the same things, we have so much in common.
What you think you have
And
so
yeah,
much in common,
yeah,
but it's really not, because
they're
you could
children
sit
though.
up there and you could tell a person, oh yeah, I like doing this, oh yeah, I like doing, so they're gonna say, you know what, me too, I
but
like doing that too.
but as children though, because even as women, we done met men who done pretended, we done slipped up and said something, now they pretend they like. So yeah, it's all great. So this is their first version of what relationships are like outside of here. So I can understand how they fall into it. Yes, we can do better. Like right now, I had to run out there and get my kids off of the PlayStation. So yeah, it's
And
tough.
some parents, they actually, you know, use the social media and the gaming and all this stuff as a babysitting tool, because it's like,
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
crazy.
in engaging in something, then you're not bothering me.
Yep.
But that's where you go wrong at, because one thing about me, if my kid's too quiet, they into something they don't have no business being in. You get what I'm saying? If I know my daughter, she sit up there and she watch her YouTube on top of the covers or whatever on the TV, and now all of a sudden you going underneath the cover, or you doing, what are you watching? You get what I'm saying? What are you doing? No, I'm monitoring. I need to know.
They girl, they have this thing where my two oldest daughters, I got three girls in all. My two oldest daughters were popping up in strangers' inbox and say, "Hey, can we sing for you?" And they were singing. I heard this grown ass man like, "Oh, sure, you can sing for me." I'm like, "Hold up, wait a minute." And so, yeah, this is getting scary. I don't know if it was scary when we were doing it. I mean, I was right at the beginning of like
See, back then
social media.
they used to think like, okay, that's it is normal. Like nowadays,
Yeah,
is not normal for a girl 15 or whatever talking to a guy that's 21 or whatever. But back when we were growing up, you did have girls that was like at that age and doing things like that. But it's like, I don't even think back then, for me, it was not normal. So at the end of the day, it's not normal now. But it was more acceptable back then. And now I just feel like the world has just got even worse, to the point where people are starting to realize, like, I'm not gonna accept this. It's not okay. It's not okay. But then, they get badgered on the other end and say, well, when you was doing it, you wasn't thinking like that. So it's
I
like you
was
have to
also
get
gonna
out of that
say
mindset.
it's no different. It's just
It's
now
not. It's just,
we
I
can
just feel like,
we can readily identify it. It's with
right,
technology we can put pinpoints and where it is, because honestly none of this is new. This is still the
right.
older
It's
cousins and all of that was baiting us before. Now it's just all over the world.
and it's a different like time frame.
Yeah.
Back it was the early 90s, or you know things like that. Now it's more of, yeah, it's 2025, and it's real deal, and people are taking it way over the extreme, to the top
Yeah.
of the extreme type of thing now. So
Yeah.
it's just crazy. I just feel like, yes, now days, us as parents, we really, really have to monitor what our kids are watching, what they are listening to, things like that. Who they are speaking with. Sometimes check they contacts in their phones, go through their messages, things like that, because you do, like they say nowadays, people are talking with these emojis, and a lot of us are not up to date or hip or whatever with what certain emojis mean or whatever. But instead of actually typing out conversations and having conversations, these kids are getting to the point where everything is an emoji. So it's like, well, dang, what that emoji mean? And then when you learn what that emoji mean, you be like, what? Seriously? So it's just crazy, and I don't think it's gonna get any better. I just think it's going to get worse and worse as the years and the time just goes by. And like I say, it's up to us as parents to really social check. Like they always say, oh, I'm going to chin check you. Social check. Check your kids, social life, what they're doing and things like that. Because what may start out as something small can start out something big. Your kid can say, oh, well, mom, they only teaching me how to, I don't know, journal or whatever like that. That journaling may turn into, now you writing explicit type of things and sexual letters and all this stuff like that. So don't ever ignore it. I just think like always just like I say,
Not only
check
that,
on your
they got
kids.
these new things for the kids. They want to sleep on the phone with their friends. They have your background in your house. It's all
Mm-hmm.
type of stuff that these kids are doing that we would have never done
You absolutely
um,
right.
when we were coming up. It's just, it gets to a point like where they're able to infiltrate your house
Mm-hmm.
now. So, you know, and infiltrate the house. Like there should be no reason why you're falling asleep on the phone with my child, or my child is falling asleep on the phone with your child. Like what is that? It's almost like they use it as a safety net now. Like you need to know what I'm doing at all
That's true.
times, and that's
Right.
social media. It's like it's a lot of things that's going on, and it's very subtle how it gets in there, and it creeps up, and then you have no control as a parent.
That's true.
And it really is social media against parents. It's really social media versus the parents because and they up by 1,000 right now. And I'm being honest with you, we really have to be vigilant and take back our households and our kids
Mm-hmm.
for because social media has done a lot, and it's not all bad. I'm not gonna sit here and say that, but I will say it's a lot of bad that gets loose when these kids are sponges and they're at impressionable ages where they
Right.
can't really make decisions for themselves. So you have to really really be vigilant, and that's basically all I can say. It's an unfortunate situation, but we have to just stay on it, stay with it, and not um not sleep with the asking questions and doing mental checks and stuff on our kids and knowing who they're talking to on a regular basis.
And I agree with Asher with that too, like about the mental check, because our kids nowadays they go through a lot. They go through the bullying, they go through all type of things, whether it's in school, out of school, and things like that. And like I should say, they turn to safety nets, like she say, falling asleep on the phone with their friends, and which is wild. So if we, every now and then, like, what's going on with you, like how you been, what you been thinking about, things like that, I think would be like a good way of keeping up on your kid, just monitoring what they are doing or what they
Yeah, and
going
they have
through.
these group chats as well. Like, what are y'all talking about in these group chats? They all
Oh yeah.
love this group chat, and I
Yeah.
mean, you would have been lucky if you was able to be on the phone with one person, let alone 10 people and
Yep.
20
Real,
people.
boy.
Like, it's
We ain't
it's
had
like
no
this.
business, goddamn it.
You're right.
Yeah, it was these
And they
group chats. I'm
FaceTiming
like,
now with these
what?
group chats. They're literally
Right.
FaceTiming. You see like five
Exactly.
different faces, and you're like, what are you doing?
What's
And they're
good,
Like
bro?
you
paying.
can't even
Have
go
a
to
good
the
weekend, bro.
bathroom.
Nah, the part that killed me is the do not disturb kids.
Oh
The kids
yeah.
who always
Oh
on do
yeah.
not disturb, like, hold on,
Yeah, like what do
who
you
the fuck you
mean?
running for?
But
Like,
you, and then you
who
don't
you
pay
running
no,
from?
you're not even paying your bill. What do you mean? Don't
Oh,
disturb
I
you.
have listen.
Man,
I
my
have one of
Your
motherfucking
phone
those.
kids
about to
had me
get
on the
disturbed
same shit.
totally.
Man, my
Yeah.
kid had me on the same thing. I'm like, yo, father, why would I be on do not disturb? God
Right.
damn
Hello.
it.
I think we
Yeah.
probably all have been on do not
Listen,
disturb by these
I have one
kids.
right now. I have to call her over 7 times, and then I send a text like, "Why am I still calling you and you not picking up the phone? But you
Right.
expect you call me one time and I
They
don't
they
answer.
they throw a fit.
Hello, you go haywire."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't playing no
Hey, but
type of
by
games.
them group texts, bro, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit I've been seeing at the school. Make sure that your kid not the one that created the group text. Cause there's some couple of
Oh.
group texts I've been seeing at the school, right? And then like say a fight happen or somebody do something in the group text. What the school gonna do is get the school police to get the mom and all them there. And if your kid the one that created the group text, your kid get the charge. Whether
Oh
your kid
yeah.
was
Mm.
at the
Oh,
fight, whether
because
your
you're the
kid was
problem
stealing,
starter.
Listen.
whether your
You're
kid was
the
smoking or anything. If your
all
kid
right.
in the group text, if all of us make a group
Listen to
text right
me.
now, and I say we gonna smoke weed, I'm gonna get in trouble for that shit. Even if Steve or Ashley, one of y'all was smoking.
Listen, go get it. You are absolutely right. And the reason why I'm gonna tell you you're right, I went through this with my daughter, and she's now in middle school, but when she was in elementary school, she was being bullied and everything like that. They ended up making mind you now, she was the one being fat shamed and bullied and stuff, and they made a group chat. They made a group chat, all types of stuff was going on in the group chat. My daughter ended up like, she was going through a lot, and we ended up finding out she was doing something that they posted inside of the group chat. But since they could originally see that she was the first initiation of the group chat, they had the school police and stuff with my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a
I was
lot.
saying that you gotta watch this thing, but a lot of stuff going in the group chat. They be airdropping shit, putting videos. Man, listen, I work at a middle school, but they done got airdrop videos of girls giving niggas head off, man. Just watch the kids if you can, but that's all I can say.
Okay,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with every now
But
and
that's
Hey,
then
the
my
going through
daughter,
thing.
their
Why
my
kids'
is these
daughter,
story.
my
kids out
daughter
here
went to
making these
school and
type of
told
videos?
the teachers like, "Hey, yeah, my daddy said I can't sit next to no boys or play with no boys." Heard me?
Straight out the
Straight
gate.
like
Hey,
Now
that.
that
let me
was just
come
a
in and
joke,
tell you
but I'm
already.
glad she carried that shit. Cause guess what? Like I had to tell, I say, "Baby, you can sit next to boys." You heard me? I say, "I don't care about them touching," because she like, "Oh, such and such told me she loved me." I say, "So what? I ain't even know how to say something to her." I said, "All right, well that's okay, but as long as she don't touch you, okay, she can love you all day, but tell her you only got love for your family and stuff like that.
I
Like,
know that's
make
right.
Yeah,
sure them
see,
boys
it
don't be
gets to a
touching
I
you.
know
point.
Like."
that's
I
right.
Yeah.
don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because what your Colin was playing in my hair, I say, look, now that daddy don't
Right.
want them boys playing in your hair, doing all of that stuff. I say, look, you can play with the boys, you know, y'all doing. I say, but you know where your do not touch areas is, right? And he like, yeah, she started pointing, and I'm like, okay, long as you know that nobody's supposed to touch you right there, you can play with boys. You can sit next to boys. I say, daddy was just joking.
Well, you better than me, cause my daughter 4, and I be getting mad when she be talking about boys like her.
Man, man,
I be getting
trust me.
heated by that shit.
Hey,
She be
I'm
talking about dad, this
learning.
boy like me, his brother
I'm
like me.
learning, Zay. Trust
Okay,
me, man. It's a learning
man.
experience. But like I say, because trust me, this is a boy last year. She used to light up, literally, nigga. Like she used to say his name and light up. She
Listen,
be like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here. Who is this nigga? I gotta meet this young nigga.
No,
This
I
little
don't
time
want to.
I
I'm
got the
coming
baby
out there.
mama. I got my baby mama giving me updates on the nigga and who he is and what he wearing and it was a dirty nigga too. I'm like, Lord Jesus Christ.
not
I
dirty
say, my
kids.
baby, Lord Jesus, like, then she started wanting Nikes and shit. I say, what the fuck she want Nikes for? Then she started telling
Yeah.
me, who wear the Nikes? Oh, yeah, such and such. I forgot a little boy name. Such and such wear Nike. I say, look here, babe. We not getting no shoes because these niggas wearing them. Heard we don't get shoes because you like
Doing it
them.
for them
You want all
boys.
them light up shoes. Now you want Nikes and shit. Nah, I don't got no problem.
Jack
But
your little
goddamn it,
ass up.
that's a big thing. You heard me?
Ain't too
And
little
that's
to get
why.
jacked up.
Hey, I
Listen,
told her straight up, man. I was dying live and say, I say, damn, I say, nah, because her mama like, nah, the teachers really wanted to know. I say, nah, look, fuck the teachers. I say, I
a
want my
lot of
baby sitting next to them boys. If they fuck that, I don't give a fuck, goddamn it.
it's a lot of these kids. They do what they see their parents do. One little boy
Yeah,
asked my
man.
daughter at the playground, "What's your cash app?"
Mm.
Cash app.
Same nigga I'm talking about, Steve. You gonna be sending me
He
some
being
cigarettes.
raised right. That's the
I'm gonna
only
Nigga,
smack
you
his
reason.
got me
ass,
fucked
Boy,
Steve.
up.
listen.
We ain't
I,
sending no money,
listen.
heard me?
I go
He
pick her
being
up from the
raised
playground.
right.
He like, oh, I ain't
Mm-hmm.
talking to her because she was talking to my brother. Boy, if you don't go
Hey,
sit
where
your
your
butt
mama
down,
at? Wait, no matter of fact, where your daddy?
right?
Go get your
Like,
daddy, nigga.
go sit your
She
Hey, I
wanted to
snot
go
want
get
that.
down.
somebody.
Go
Cause
get, cause you know I'm
her
screaming
daddy
out
go
daddy
to a
first, goddamn it.
Baby
Hey, go
right. Her
get
dog.
your
daddy
daddy.
go to a lot of jobs to make sure she don't need no cash out.
For
Baby dog.
real.
You get your green ass from around here.
Nigga,
And
my,
they
my
only
baby
like
think I own
three,
a
four
movie
years
theater, nigga.
old.
Shit.
Listen, these kids is a mess.
Yeah,
But
they really are.
Hey
they,
y'all.
Oh,
I
that's
just
real
I
shit,
I,
though.
I just want a disclaimer. My friend guy brought over some edibles, so I'm gonna be with foolishness tonight. So
Who that is?
oh, so
That
you
nigga came
you
from
you don't had
Chicago?
you some
Who that
edibles.
is? Who that is talking about them
I
edibles
Oh,
said
and
my
shit?
oh.
friend guy. Don't do that.
Oh, your friend guy? Did you? Let me shut up. I ain't gonna start with you, Renese. Hey, Renese, what you doing, girl? Hey there. How you doing today, girl?
So you on your
Yeah.
good edibles.
You don't care.
I'm good. No, I'm
Oh,
asking for
okay.
real. You all right?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah. I'm dead
Oh,
serious
okay.
with that, man. We ain't gonna start the
That's
jokes till later, but
that's
yeah, goddamn it.
pleasant. See what's going on here with a little clip.
Bye.
I've asked you not to take my son off life support. My son would have not wanted his organs removed. All of us, all parents, are here. We said no. I am asking. I need them to come in and see. My son did not want that. I signed when it was mine. It's not. He's not giving them.
Yes, he was an organ donor on his driver's license. That's not the biggest problem. Doctors took him off life support without the family's permission to then take his organs. That's the problem.
Don't put that shit on your license.
Wait. I thought you cannot take a person, their organs still need to be viable. Like, I thought you cannot take them off of life support in order to take their organs. It still needs to be good up until they get ready to go for surgery, like to remove all the organs.
Yeah. They want to take them shit before you die.
Well, wait a minute.
They're killing you.
This is wild. I really don't know what to say about that, but that's wild. Like, I never understood
That's why I
how
never
that
get
works.
organ
Like,
donor.
if you
When
do
you see
put
that,
your
hey,
go ahead.
when I found that out, I took that shit off immediately. And I was young. I was 18 when I found that out. When a motherfucker really told me what it meant. And then like the backstory to how they want to save your life and all that shit. Boy, I took that bitch off
Just so that you could
immediately,
donate
boy.
your organs.
Yeah, I thought I was doing the service. Like, yeah, all right, yeah, I'm gonna help somebody. You heard me? Like, man, I said once they told me, like, man, nah, take that out.
But
Like,
no,
and they
I
were
think you
dead
have to be
serious.
like completely brain dead, like no type of nothing going on before they actually take your organs.
You want to know when I took that off?
When?
Hold on. Here's when sorry, y'all. I be doing things over here. So I took that off after the whole. I have nothing against transgender or anything, whatever. But when transgender men wanted to start having babies, because I knew that they would only be taking the uterus from missing Black women. So when I saw that, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that off my license because I'm gonna come up missing. And I know this uterus is a gold mine, honey.
But they're not gonna go and implant. Wait, so you think they're gonna take your uterus to give it to like a transgender person for them to care so they can go?
Don't.
I'm just
don't
asking.
laugh at me. Not serious.
Because at the end of the day,
no, I'm laughing at the gold mine part.
A transgender man, they were already a woman, so they already have a uterus. They don't need your uterus to go and have a baby.
That's why I'm sorry. I did it wrong.
Okay.
I mixed it up. That's why I hate doing it, because I always mix them up. You're transitioning to okay, got it. So yes, born a man, transitioning to a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones. So I started seeing a lot
of uterus in the man that's trying to transform over to be a woman, so
listen,
that they can carry
listen.
Oh, I never see that operation, but okay.
I know I sound crazy, but I'm telling you, they are actually doing things like that where they yes, you just all you need is the uterus, and I'm just like, I'm so scared that it's
so you
be
think
Black women.
So you think
I'm
the
so
men
scared.
that wanna trans over to a woman will want a uterus implanted into them? I always think that they just want the vagina. They want them a vagina.
No.
They want them some titties. Like
it's
a uterus.
It's past that, because they want to actually be women, and we keep saying you're not a woman if you can't have a baby.
If you can't bear a baby.
What's the one thing they need to have a baby?
A uterus? Well, I've never saw that surgery yet, so I would be thrilled to hear or see that surgery if it ever happens.
But that's my fear. Those are one of my fears when it comes to the organ harvesting, the black market. I'm one of those really weird people that are just like, oh my God, they're gonna take the black
uterus.
Yeah. You know, they taking our kids every day. What do you think they doing with them? Shit.
That, but
All them
that's what
kids
I'm
that get
saying. They're
missing,
taking them to
That's
all the
true.
different.
that's all they
It used
doing.
to be the
That's
sex trafficking that we had to worry about when the
yeah.
kids came up missing. But I'm like, now
It's the
the
organs.
organ harvest, like because
Remember
in
what they
other
did to the boy
countries
in
it's hard to get what they're looking for.
remember when they did the shit to the boy damn I don't know what state that was, but
I
they
know what
was
you're
in the
talking about. When they
school
rolled them up
and
in the
they
mat.
rolled him up in the mat, you feel me?
Yeah.
And then they found
Wait,
him with paper inside for his organs. Like it's like
Hmm.
what the fuck? What happened? And then that shit
what?
it started like a series of people getting missing and organs come up like people really like on the
You
black
see,
market selling that
That's
shit.
wild.
Like if you get me this and I'll pay you this, like that shit real for real, like for real
especially
for
little
real.
black boys and girls. Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's wild. That
that
is
shit
wild.
really
So
real,
Yeah,
bro.
I know they get to the point where they're gonna take your eyeballs and they're gonna take your skin and
Man, they want a
listen,
lot of shit from us black
everything.
people
I've
because we
been
really
watching
got rich shit.
Grey's Anatomy, so I've been seeing a lot of the organ donating going on and
Hmm.
people
I love
taking
that show.
one episode I just watched the other day. I've
I
been
used to
binge
be a
watching a
doctor.
lot. The guy he went into Eunice had found him a heart and he went in to get the heart, but they told him he had to remove his hat. And he was like, "Oh, my wife gave me this hat over 30 years ago. I never go anywhere. I never take it off. I never leave home without it, yada, yada, yada." And I was like, "Well, you're going into surgery. You have to remove that." When he did remove the hat, he had a big ass lump on the top of his head, which
Oh
was a
wow.
tumor. And they're like, "When did this start?" And he was like, "Well, first it started out as something small, and then it started growing big, and now it's gotten as big as it is." And she said, "Well, why didn't you tell us?" And he was like, "Oh, because I was afraid I was gonna get took off the donors list."
Yeah,
Lo and
Mm.
behold, they were gonna remove him because of that, because it was a tumor. But
because
they thought
yep,
about
I
it.
remember that
They
episode.
ended up a person was in there, as an organ donor, and they took the top of the man's skull and replaced it on his and gave him the heart. And I'm like,
Wow.
bitch, you can replace a skull? Like,
That shit crazy, man.
what? Okay, I know about the heart and the
Yeah.
arms and all this stuff like that, but you took, and it was like the person was a complete match from top to bottom for the guy. So they were able to take his skull and replace it. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, I need
it's
that
getting
money.
it's
Give
getting
me that
wild
money.
around here. It's getting crazy. People are coming
Nah,
up with
that's
all
real
type of
shit,
things.
though.
They doing all type of things. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. They could take us. Use our. I'm just saying.
take
I
the
know.
uterus.
I
Okay.
sound like
Nah,
a
they could take
conspiracy nut, but I'm
nah, that
telling you.
shit can happen. Nah, it just I don't know about
So
all
do
that
you
extra
think they're gonna
shit.
take the balls, the testicles, and stuff and of a male and put it on to the women that's transitioning over to men's?
No, no, no. I'm telling you, like
No,
a
I'm asking, like,
uterine.
do you think that they will do that?
No, I'm telling you,
Is that even
a
possible?
uterine
Right, that's what
transplant
I'm trying to see.
so
I
that
don't
they
know.
can hold the. I'm telling you that they actually think about that because so they can hold a baby and do everything that we do naturally. I'm telling. I know I sound crazy, but when you start hearing it, I want y'all to know that you was here when
And
Renee
we
said
heard
it.
it here first. Renee said it. She
Renice
said it.
broke it first.
Right. Breaking news.
Okay, it's
They
not
gonna hear that
because
shit like,
it's not
damn, I know
because I'm
somebody was
drinking
saying that
or that
shit.
I'm
Damn,
high or
somebody
nothing. It's
said
not
this shit.
that.
Who was it? God damn it, I can't
Okay.
remember.
Don't
We
do
gonna
that.
wait.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
we gonna wait.
You
But that
better
is
remember.
something. But that is something to think about. Like nowadays, instead of like she said, when they're transitioning, instead of just molding and creating, the penis and the testicles and stuff like that, just go and
Shit.
find your organ donor, somebody that already don't kick the bucket and just, you know, get their balls and penis and have it attached
You
on.
making fun of me, but I'm
So
telling
I'm
you.
just
Bro,
no,
what
I'm
the
not. I'm
fuck is
being
wrong with
serious.
y'all, bro?
I'm,
Y'all
I'm
is crazy.
I'm being
But
serious.
nah,
Like
let me tell y'all some crazy shit.
it's
I
Niggas
heard
come
something
in
today.
at
to
the
think
last
about
second.
because you
It's
brought
This
it
shit
up
crazy.
already
about
don't
the
took off,
uterus.
nigga. Don't say
So
nothing now, nigga. It don't
so
took off
that is
Right
already,
now, I'm
nigga.
saying like
something
y'all
to really
crazy to
think
be
about.
talking about this shit, bro. I heard about this
I'm
shit
just
today.
saying you can go get your main man who you want the side nigga dick
It's
that's got a bigger dick. Okay, now I'm just talking high shit. Don't worry about it.
it no, but that's something to really think about. Like, hey, that's possible.
Can I get a transplanted Brazilian diggling lift?
Some
Like
of
all
these
of that
niggas need
shit.
a transplant. I'm telling you.
Like yeah, all of that shit. Now you guys nigga thinking like, hold up, man, I'm about to go get the biggest ever. Man. Like
They
But
niggas
now
getting
really
you,
He
would
the
sit
Brazilian
there
side.
and be
He the
butt.
thinking
side
about
nigga
that
diggling
shit,
in.
cuz.
Listen,
Yeah.
they getting big butts, Brazilian butt lifts, and all these titty implants, and lifted and ended and outed, and all this stuff
Fuck
like
that.
that.
I ain't trying
So
to keep up. Y'all can have it. Fuck it.
yeah, no, I ain't fucking with that. But I did see some. I heard some shit on the radio today. They was saying that the nigga from India and a nigga from I think China somewhere else. They was talking, bro, and they trying to do this shit like not cloning people, but trying to make it like you got eternal life in life. Like they just keep passing your motherfucking organs around to everybody, and like your shit never die. Like you never die. Like when something happen to
well,
you,
I
put a nigga
mean,
organs in here, put a nigga organs in there, put a nigga organs in there. Your
I
organs just
guess
stay
that's
on the
just
Man, these
motherfucker
white people
forever.
doing
reincarnation.
all type of shit. They trying to put your conscience in robots and shit.
It's
Like they doing
Bro,
all
reincarnation.
I'm
type of
telling
shit,
you,
cuz.
the nigga say if his shit go how it's supposed to go, he gonna find a way to have eternal life like on Earth. Like how the fuck is
Mm-hmm.
he gonna do that, bro?
Well,
but
listen.
Yep.
What
but a
what
piece of you gonna be over here, and a piece gonna be over there, and a piece over
People
here.
really nah. People really trying to
well, well hold on,
discover
hold
that
on.
shit because they
Hold on,
freezing
hold on.
themselves and
Think
shit.
about it. Think
Mm.
Yeah,
about
but
it.
if you freeze yourself, you dead. I'm
No,
fuck you.
no,
I
think
seen that
about
too.
it.
That freeze yourself for
Only
10 years
to,
and then unfreeze
but
yourself.
listen, you
You gonna
have
be
to
fucked
get to
up.
a certain body temperature before you are actually dead. So people are probably can freeze themselves to a certain body temperature point if it makes sense. And then, well, hey, when they feel like, hey, I'm ready to be unfrozen,
So that
bitch, drop the temp. Like bring me
hey,
back.
that's they doing that shit just like how motherfuckers put they Thanksgiving food or Thanksgiving turkeys in the
Right.
damn deep freezer and
Shut
use
up.
it next
No,
year and
no one's
shit.
doing it like that. No
Hey,
one's
that
doing it
food
like
still
that.
be good, heard me. So I'm
No.
just saying, I'm just
Hey,
saying, it
You
might be
cannot eat
possible.
this 3 days from now. No, stop. So
People
it's
do that.
all
They be
about
doing that shit. They
reincarnation.
be pulling that shit out of the freezer like you
Listen,
finna
it's
cook
all
that
about
again.
reincarnation. Our level of reincarnation has been giving birth. We give birth to the next generation. So people are looking for reincarnation in like literal
Mhm.
me. I'm gonna
right.
give all of my parts, and they're gonna keep working on. So yeah,
Facts.
I'm not mad at it, but I don't.
So are you down
I've
to
had enough
have
of
all your
living.
parts just keep drain like going in the rotation?
If we talking
Keep
about for my
cycling
Circle of
the
kids,
drain?
life.
I would love to be here forever for my kids. You feel me? Like as much
Okay.
as
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
I
like they
would too.
Your
need
kids
me,
ain't gonna need you
but I feel
in their
like we
30s. They'll
always
be
gonna get to a
fine.
point
It's
in
for
life
you.
where we're not really needed. You know what I'm saying? People grow
Right.
old, people die. So it's like at some point, I don't want to say
Listen.
you're gonna have to leave the earth, but it's like you're gonna want to leave the earth. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
And I don't think you're gonna always be your same self. Like you
mhm.
won't be the same Bernice that you was 15 years ago that the audience was. You're not
Facts.
gonna be the same Steve like 35 years
Yeah.
from before. You get what I'm saying?
I might
Every
be
I feel like every
submissive.
time a piece of you go, you're losing. You're gonna be losing
That
something.
motherfucker said you gotta be submissive.
I
Man,
might be
listen.
submissive the
I
next
Yeah,
don't
time
we
give a
need
around. I
fuck
might
if
we
be
I
need to
ain't
go
if I ain't the
find that
same person.
motherfucker.
I don't gotta be the same person. I am
I
5
hope
years from
not.
now, nigga. If I could live forever, I live forever, and I still
I
talk shit
hope
about what
not.
I used to do. I'd be like, nigga, when I used to do this, shit, I don't give a fuck.
You're gonna
I
lose
know,
it.
I
You're
know
gonna
all
lose a
y'all have been
piece
to
of
elementary
yourself every
school
time.
and read that book before where the
That's
nigga
how I
had went
feel.
to the they had the little I forgot the name of the book. I think it was Tuck Everlasting. Elementary, I might be older than y'all, but they drunk the shit
Yeah,
and they
very
never
much
they
older
never
than
could
us.
die.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah,
Man, that
nigga don't
book was
know about
fire as
that.
fuck.
Wait, was that
Man,
in
yeah.
public school? Because if it was, I don't know.
Oh
Cause I only
wow,
know about the
public
Sam I
school,
Am
young
books, nigga.
nigga.
Was
I'm
that
just
in
Nah,
the
okay, don't
saying.
worry
60s?
about it.
That's how
Don't
young
worry
I
about
Because
it.
am,
we
motherfucker.
almost the
I know
same
about the
age.
little blue book, Sam
Don't
I
worry
Am and
about it.
shit. Like, yeah,
It,
nigga,
wa-
that's
it
the
was a
books I
book.
was
It
with,
was a
nigga.
book, nigga. I think it was called Tuck Everlasting, and it was a river that they found, and you drink the river, and it frees you as how you is right now. And whenever you drink it, you stay that way forever. So if you drink that
Mm,
bitch when you your age right now, you're gonna look like this. You're gonna be like this forever. If you drink when you
okay.
a kid, you're gonna be like that forever. So
Oh
Yeah, I
if you
ain't.
had that chance, would you do it?
Mm,
I
that's a
I
good
wouldn't
question.
because it's like at the end of the day, as you grow older, you learn different things and it makes you. it makes or breaks you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like if I just stay a teenager, I'm never gonna like
But you
learn
ain't
and
a
know
teenager
more.
right now. If you find
Well,
out about it right now, you could drink it right now. Would
okay.
you drink it and just stay who you is right now
Hey,
forever?
yo, watch out.
No, because I feel like I still have more lessons in life to learn. And if I just drink it right now and I'm just stay who I am right now, I feel like now I don't cut off my point of learning, my point of
No, no, no,
education.
no, no.
I'm not gonna see what else is out there, what else is there for
I
me.
drink that shit right now because tomorrow ain't
Why?
promised. So you talking about you gonna wait
For
5 more years,
real.
another year, and your ass die, and you had the chance to stay alive forever. I drink that shit right now. I know enough
Listen,
right now. I don't
and
know everything
again,
right now.
Facts.
you
I
may
done been through a
stay
lot of
alive
shit right now
forever.
I think I can survive for the rest of my life with the knowledge I got right now. Cause I done been through
Wait,
some
wait, wait,
shit.
wait, wait. What the fuck is really worth living that damn long?
Nigga
Yeah,
gonna
I
still
mean,
learn more shit though.
But
yeah,
how?
you can
Why?
always
If you
learn more. As we live, we learn. So, I mean, but
But then
what's the
what if it
purpose?
makes your mind just stay still of what you learn now? What if you
That's
drinking
what I
it
said.
and
I
don't
think I
give
done
you
learned
no
enough
more
now in my life that I can
opportunity?
make it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nah, I got
That's
some
just
more
me though,
learning to
man.
do.
That's just me. That's just me.
you
If I
probably
can stay
can.
alive forever, I'll do it. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I
To
got
me, the
some more
So
scariest
learning
you
part
to
don't
do.
about
think
dying is the
you don't think
unknown.
you'll get tired of being on this earth
Yeah,
and
That's
just
not
like,
keep
knowing.
watching the
Hey,
same
the scariest
stuff
no.
part is
over?
like, damn, am I gonna die with a power line ripping through my body, or like the
That I'm
craziest shit
saying that
that
the
you don't know
scariest
what's
part
gonna
of death, the
happen? Like,
scariest part of
that's
death,
why motherfuckers say, boy, I'd rather die in my sleep. Heard me? Cause bitch, I don't know what's
right?
coming.
And
Heard me?
you won't feel it, dog. I say though,
Oh,
the scariest
I
part of
feel
me is
that.
dying. And then when you die, it's like like we all done know somebody that passed away. The world just continues to fucking go on, bro. It's like this
For
shit don't
real.
stop. You leave a funeral, what you do? You get in the car, you go in the street, it's a million fucking cars. Traffic still going, bitches still going to work. You can still go to the unknown of that shit is the most scariest part, bro. Cause it's like, what
That
the
is
fuck
true.
happened then? You get into your spiritual stuff. They say that you go live with you gonna go see the people who passed away in your family. Then some people say you get reincarnated and come back. Nobody really don't know. So the scariest part of that shit to me is not knowing what the
Don't
fuck for the
nobody know.
afterlife. Right?
Mm.
Nobody know. Nobody ain't never
Hold
died and
on,
come
hold
back and
on.
tell it like this was gonna happen.
Zay, hold
Hey,
on.
we not for doing any witchcraft shit tonight. No, we not. Do not for the
She
time you've been
not
talking to
burning.
no motherfucking
You
people.
found it.
She might have had to tap in with
But
her
go ahead, go
ancestors.
ahead.
She on her edibles. She tapped
Right?
in.
Oh my gosh. Let me get
She
past this before this shit kicks in, right? No, I mean, honestly, it makes me kind of think about like I made a video the other day saying I hate the way the afterlife is depicted. Like when I was watching Beetlejuice, it was depicted as we work in the afterlife. Like, and that pissed me off. And I'm like, hold on, mama, hold on. That pissed me off because I'm like, no, no, no. So what about not knowing is scary to you? Because I'm like, hey, why are you screaming? I love the unknown actually.
mm,
Well, everybody got their own opinion about it. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep it real. That's the scariest part of me. Like, I don't, I know my kids gonna still be going. I know everybody who's still alive that I knew, they still gonna be going to like, what I'm saying? That shit, that's just like I said, I don't know. If it was a way that you can know, like, okay, if I die tomorrow, I'm gonna go be with all my family who died. We gonna be kicking, and they're gonna be like, okay, then okay, it won't make you want to die, but it might make you a little easier with it. But man, you don't know the fuck for to happen, bro.
Man,
Man,
I wouldn't want to die
shit.
and
You
leave
don't
the
know what's
people that
gonna
I
happen
know,
in the
the
living.
people
You
that
don't
I
know what's
know
gonna
love
happen right
me,
now. So why does it
that
matter
truly
about
Right,
love a
dying?
nigga. I would never want to die and leave them. You feel me? Like that's
right.
what really a start. Like my daughter, you feel me?
That
Like
ain't.
people that
But
need a
that
I'll be
nigga.
that
praying for
Like
that shit all the time.
hold on,
My
hold on,
baby
that's
hold on,
call me
that's
hold
the
every
on,
only
day.
thing.
If somebody mess with my baby, she automatically daddy. She wants something, she
hold
Yeah.
automatically
on, hold
daddy.
on, hold on,
Be
hold
like,
on,
man, go
hold
crazy,
on,
leave my fucking baby. I'll be praying God let me for
but then
more
that's
hold
why
family.
they
on.
say
That shit
that's why a
that's
lot of
scary.
parents say if they knew back then what they know now, into regards of what you just said, like leaving your kid around, some people probably wouldn't have children because
Hmm.
they'll say, if I know that once my kids as they start growing or whatever the case may be, I'm eventually one day not gonna be here. Some parents pass away while their kids are still young. And it's like, damn, why did I do that to my kids? So a lot of parents say, hey, if I know what I know now, I probably wouldn't have kids because I wouldn't want them to stay here and suffer.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
true.
mean, that's nothing you can't do nothing about that, and
You can't
that's
control that.
sometimes, hold on, that's sometimes the things that keep these shells here longer than they should be. I've seen parents, like, I hate to bring this man up because fuck him, but his mother held on strictly because her children, oh, I don't know what, and her being
How they
scared.
gonna live without me and shit?
Hold on.
Yeah,
Exact, and her being scared of what will they do without me? What will
yeah.
this all of this? And you be sitting there torturing yourself. Fuck that. I love my life, y'all. And I'm enjoying this little journey. But when it's time to motherfucking go, bitch, don't pray for me. Don't keep, I'm gone.
Nah, ain't it much
Just
that though. Like with what you saying as far as like, being afraid for that. Like I'm just afraid because that person love me and the nigga know what death is like with a person that you love. You feel me? Like that shit is
Right.
never
I done
ending.
been through it.
You feel me? You don't know how it changed that person. You feel me? Like knowing that they
that's
know
not my
everything.
business
That's why
anymore.
I say like I wouldn't want to
That's not
leave
my
a
business
person who I
anymore.
know love me the most like that. Cause like I say, bro, it ain't that much love in this world for you to experience for a person to really give you some love that you wouldn't want to leave. You feel me? A
That's
lot of us
not my
don't get to
business anymore.
experience
I don't
that. You
already
heard me? Like, so
Man, like
that's
you
why I'm
said,
saying
Steve,
from
I
that
done
today,
gave them
standpoint.
all
today is
of that.
September 5th, bro. Today's September 5th. Today, my mama died September 5th, 2019. That shit still
Mm.
be feeling like yesterday, bro. Like all
Hmm.
day I've been in my own world trying to vibe, trying not to like just let everybody vibe and flow how they flow. Like you knew me then, and actually the only person that ever started to pick up that fight, bro. Listen, I didn't give a fuck. My mama was like, my mama called me, I don't give a fuck. I was married, my mama used to call me, "Man, out here, fuck you got going on." So it
Yeah,
wasn't never no pressure, nothing like that. But like I don't see that. My mama died, brother. Preacher told me, he said, "Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing that you don't know." And y'all just said it in a different way. He was like, "Your mom was able to go because she knew you was gonna be all right. You might not think that, but I'm telling you, she was." And that shit made
yeah,
me feel a little bit better. Like, damn, man, you really thought that I was growing up? Now, no, I still want to call your ass right now. You
for
feel me?
real.
But that shit did make a nigga sit a little bit better because my mama know, but I call my mama for any fucking thing. She called me for anything. So it's like, nah,
Yeah.
bro. Like you said, Steve, the people that you love the most and go through that shit
And
with,
they
bro,
love
it
you,
never
like
go away, bro. And you
literally,
know that
dog.
genuine love, you know that genuine love, bro.
Yeah,
Like, man, that shit, you never feel
bro, that shit
evil with that
hard out
shit,
here,
bro.
bro.
Hold
It's
on, hold
That
hard
on.
shit
out
super
here. You
hard, bro.
feel
Okay,
me? So that's
okay,
why I say,
okay. Well,
even with my sister, like, only thing I ever think about with my sister Deborah is that the night that, everything happened before the fire, did she hear me say, when I said I love you? You feel me? Because I ain't
Right.
checked to see if she said it back. Like, that shit really plays through my head all the time.
Cause you
You
be
feel me?
wondering
I
what you
can't.
could have did different
Differently.
Oh, trust
and
me,
shit like that, bro.
I already had survivor's guilt because I was
uh,
supposed to be home. You feel me?
hold on.
Like I don't even must go to her grave site to be honest with you because that shit hurt so bad, man.
Well, can I say
Nah, I
this,
feel
and
you. I feel
can it
you.
be taken in love?
Hmm.
Okay, they don't know none of that.
Hmm.
They do not care about any of that, and the fact that you hold on to it does not affect the dead. That type of guilt only affects the living. Don't know,
Yeah.
because I promise you, and I'm not trying to make that sound heartless or
Nah,
them sound
you
heart.
finna
No,
say
They're
something that
not.
I already understand. Yeah, go ahead.
They are not
that
thinking about it. And for us, it destroys life for us where we're carrying that.
Hmm.
But we human.
Because
That's
as
what we
soon
do.
as
Facts.
We
we
beat
leave, we're
ourselves
not thinking
up.
about it either. So
We
all of
beat
that you're
ourselves up
holding on,
about things like that.
you're
And you
dwindling like life
but
here.
and
nah,
when
how
she and
Niece
you know
be
what
saying,
she's saying though, hey
that.
Zay,
No, how she
hey,
say,
you
how
know
she
what
always
she's
be saying she
saying?
gonna bless you. This
But
is a different part I feel about that. I'm not like I ain't just trying to be objective, but I'm gonna just say I objective disagree with her. Cause when my brother, bro, it's like, bro, I can't never get in my fucking head what happened. Like, nigga, I seen you, we talked, it was good, and then I come in some shit like this. So when I go to my brother Greg, and I talk to that nigga, he like for a minute, bro, I felt bad cause like somebody did something to my brother and I couldn't do nothing back. Like, oh, that's how that nigga
you,
raised me.
Hmm.
Like, nigga, I got you. You got. Let me just tell you, nigga. So he like, I got you. You got me. Nigga, ain't nobody for to do shit to us. Nigga, and he like.
Then what if it's me and him and 20 niggas, we going together. So it's like
Yeah.
somebody did something to my brother and I couldn't do nothing back. I ain't guilt about that shit. I used to go talk to the nigga like I couldn't get it out of my head. So you said that they know it. I feel like it's different because it was at ease. I started having dreams and shit. Nigga, like a nigga was making it easy, like, bro, it wasn't nothing you could do, just like chill. But I couldn't get over that shit. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that they don't hear you. They hear what the fuck you saying. And if they fuck with you like they really do, they gonna make this shit easy if you like, bro. Live your life. Sis, live your life. Like, I don't believe that. I'm not saying that you wrong. This ain't the fact that I'm
Yeah.
proving. But I used to go talk to my brother every fucking day until it made it get a little bit easier for me to understand, like, it really wasn't shit that I could do. And it ain't nothing I could
Yeah.
do now. That shit was killing me because it like, I wasn't even thinking like, I got kids, but I need to go do a crime to go to jail so I can be with the nigga that killed my brother. And that's the kind of shit the nigga was on, like
Hey,
crash out
hey
shit. So
Zay,
I don't
hey
believe that
Zay,
shit, bro.
hey Zay. You know the craziest part about it? 'Cause I believe what she's saying, but you know what she's saying is we take our step through it because we don't want to let these people go. You feel me?
That's
Like
true.
Right,
we
Yeah.
feel like
right.
if we let them go, that we not doing them a justice. You feel me? So that's why we
That's
hold
true.
on to certain things and we
Cause
look
you
at it a
feel
certain
guilty,
type of
like
way.
I'm
You
still
feel
alive
me?
when
Like
you dead. You
exactly.
feel me?
Cause you know,
Like you
because you
said, you was
don't
supposed
want
to
to
be
let
gone
that
that night
person
and you
go, and
wasn't.
it's a part of the loyalty. It's a part of everything that's inside of you. You feel me? That's why we don't look at it how she looking at, it, but it's the actuality. We take ourselves
Nah,
through that shit at the end of the day. You feel me? My old girl
right,
That's why
literally
I
right.
hurt
said because we
every
human.
day,
That's
bruh.
why.
Every day she hurt for that shit. And at the end of the day, she come out, she'll bust out crying. And I understand why, because she don't want to let her daughter go. You feel me?
Right.
Like nigga can't just move on because get what? If you move on, you gonna feel like, man, damn, I forgot. Like I let my
You
child
forgot
down. You
about that
feel
That's
me?
what I
person.
just
I
That's
let
said.
my
right.
Right.
sister
Hold on. Can
down.
I
You
add
Yeah.
feel
something
me?
to that
Like,
too?
yeah.
Can I add something to that? What I love about the Mexican culture is they think the worst thing you can do to a person or a event is to forget about it. That is one of that's that's the ultimate let go. But most of the time when de los Muertos comes around, they're not thinking about, oh my God, how that person died, they always think about the good things. And I notice a lot of people, they always like you said, the pain behind letting go of your mother and the things that happen. And I think we dwell on that bad part instead of the memory of, yeah, that person was here and that's great. I think we dwell on the death. My grandma always say, let the dead bury the dead.
Mhm.
Like, that's their job. Like, once they have passed on, yep, I
Nah,
remember
them
they
good
were
memories.
here and
I
we
ain't gonna
moved
lie, them good
on.
memories be hurting even more too
But
sometimes though, cause
Yeah.
bro, I swear to God,
like
Because
it
it's
you
the
just
think
word
about
out
cause
my
that you're
mouth,
not
cause
gonna
bro.
it's
have
like
those
no
I don't
matter
even
what,
think
I
about
circumstances.
the
can
good
think
times,
about
but
it in
that
a
shit
positive
kill a
way,
nigga,
but
bro.
it's
I
like
know.
nah, it hit me
Yeah.
because now she ain't here. Like,
Right. And you can't keep
damn, nah, cause
building. You can't
it's like it go hand in hand. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like
yeah.
And
literally,
nigga
like that
never
shit
get
go
no
hand in
closure from that
hand.
shit, bro.
So that's
You
why
never
it's
get no
like
closure
as a
from that
I
shit.
don't know what Zay. I don't know Zay feeling as far as losing old girl. Cause my old
Yeah.
girl here, but guess what? Every time you talk about it, I feel for him. You feel me? Like I feel that shit. You feel me? That's good, cause that's my dog. You heard me? So no matter what, any one of my dog when it comes to that time, that's why I try to value my old girl, especially when it comes to a situation where I'm beefing with the old girl. I never let Zay know that. Cause get what? That's unthought. I feel like that's just not thoughtful of me. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
literally to tell him some shit knowing that his old girl ain't here, my old girl here, nigga, and I'm beefing with him.
Right.
You feel me? So everything that we talking about right now is like that shit go hand in hand, and it's just putting that shit together. Like
Yeah.
no matter what we do, as long as you love somebody and that person loves you, man, that shit
Right, right.
hard, man. That's why grief is
Super
grief, and no,
hard,
you
dog.
nobody can never tell you when to get over it, cause you don't even much know when.
Can't.
People say, yeah, it's gonna be all right, it's gonna get better. Nah,
And it may
cause you
never.
don't know that. You
Yeah.
don't know that. My old girl, like I say,
That's
my,
true.
my, my sister died in 22. Like I say, shit, at the end of the day, 3 years later, my old girl still, that shit still hit her like it happened yesterday. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And that shit
That
gonna
nigga,
keep that
if the
shit gonna
phone,
do that,
if the
bro.
phone ring at 3 o'clock in the morning, cause I'm the nigga that answered the phone. You feel me? Like I'm the nigga that literally picked up the phone cause I had my old girl phone. And like I say, phone ring at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm scared. I don't put my phone on silent no more, ever. You feel me? Because shit, that's the shit. When that happened that night, my shit was on silent. It's a lot of things that played that day. My eyes was burning. You feel me? I'm way over on the other side of town, but yesterday I come outside the door that I was at, from the house I was at, and I see an ambulance. You feel me? Like it's a lot of shit that was crazy. You feel me? So I'ma always play it in my head because I know if I was home
she would have went out the window. We wouldn't have been trying to go through no smoke. Cause I knew Smokey the Bear heard me. I fucked with them boys.
You learn,
Listen
you
when it
listened when you
was.
was
You
in
feel me?
school.
Exactly. So I knew what time it was. So that I'm always play it in my head where it's like, damn, I could have saved my sister because I could have.
Or it happened exactly the way it was supposed to. What
That's how you
always
gotta
has
look at
been,
it.
what always has been will always be. It
Hmm.
don't
Right.
even,
I agree
you
with
can
that.
sit
I
and
agree with
talk
that.
about what if I, it was
Yeah.
always gonna happen.
Nah,
No,
trust
already
me. I
believe
had to
that.
sit down and
I
have
already
some
believe that
therapy
your
about
life
that
is a
shit,
book that's
boy.
already written, bro. Yeah, I think your life a
Yeah.
book that's already wrote. We just acted out, but it still ain't gonna make you be like fuck it, like, cause you always gonna feel like you could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
did something different,
yeah. Of
and
Yeah.
course.
maybe you couldn't have
You
did
gotta
nothing
learn
different, cause
how
at
to.
the end of the day, right? God don't make mistakes. That's what they say. They say God don't
Yeah.
make mistakes. You never put to question God. So that
Right.
exactly everything happening in our life is already that's how it's supposed to happen. But that still don't mean that you ain't gonna hurt for like what happened, because
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
you're
Like
gonna feel it, definitely.
people this all the
Man,
time.
my
I ask people this all the time. Man, I be feeling like, would you rather your mama die when you little or when you grown? And a lot of people like, why you say that? Because if your mama died when you little, then you never got to know her. So you can't miss something that you
yeah.
don't know. But then that'll be cheating you out
Yeah.
of your whole life of
Right.
this shit.
Cause you
So
always
it's
will
a
wonder
fucked up
how would
question
my
to
mom
ask somebody
have
because it's
been.
like, right, you know what I'm saying? But that's a real question. Like,
Yeah.
gotta have your
What
heart cold. Like,
would
I
have
don't
went
want to get
on?
attached to nobody. I don't want to love nobody. I don't want to like
Hmm.
nobody. I don't want to be around. So that way, like, when they leave or I leave, it won't hurt them or it won't hurt me. It's a fucked up
But
mentality that,
but that's my problem with how certain people are with grief, because if that was the case, we'd be so cold. We wouldn't even be talking right now, because you're like, why am I talking to Renice? Because she'll be gone one day. So that's why I'm really into the whole, hey, you know what? I know one day, keep y'all as long as possible. Baby doll, Zay, y'all are gonna be gone, but I'm at the point of I'm gonna enjoy right now, and I'm not gonna think about even when it does come to that time, because
So
I'm
you
gonna live
that
to
type of person
I'm gonna
that
live to 110.
you're content
By the
with
way,
like what's gonna happen. You're content that hey, one day I'm gonna be dead and I'm gonna be gone. It is what it is.
no, but I'm gonna live to 110. Okay, manifest. Okay,
shit, I'm
so
trying to get that too. I'm
I'm gonna
definitely trying
be
to get there too.
We're
Facts.
gonna swap out these organs.
I'm gonna be 110, and then I'm gonna go, and I don't want a funeral. I want who all know me to take a shot and just know that part.
Yeah, I
That's
don't want
it.
no
Don't
funeral
cry.
neither.
Don't have a part. Matter of fact, wake up all of the other dead people so they can welcome me, help me get where I'm gonna go. Don't, and that's just. I feel like if more people were like that, death would not just. It wouldn't be triggering when you think about your mom or think about that person that passed. It'll be like, damn, and
Yeah.
I smile at funerals. I may
But
look weird to
that
people.
shit like being a parent though, man. That shit don't come with no handbook because everybody
It
just
don't.
cope
Definitely
different. You
don't.
feel me? So
It don't.
it's just you
I
gotta
think I'm
know
ready.
how to cope with your shit different. Like I say, my sister ain't dead to me. Shit, I just don't. She's somewhere rested. You heard me?
I'm
Like that's how I cope with
I'm
it.
still at the point of I have both my parents. I have both grandparents, grandmas and grandpas on both sides. But I'm at the
Oh,
point
that's a
of,
blessing.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that's
That's
what when people
absolute.
tell me they lost their
That's
grandparents, I'm like, I
yeah.
have all of
I
mine.
lost my grandma. I
Like,
was in high school, so yeah, and then my other grandma like what 2 years ago. So
exactly. I feel for people because I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what, but I'm at a point of my mother almost passed last year. It was something with her blood, and I was not at a hospital. I was not like calling her, man. I'm like, oh, she didn't pass. Okay, it's like it was just I was I'm
I don't
there.
mean to laugh,
I
but
know that y'all shells are very temporary, and I don't have a and I don't want to call y'all. I don't want to insult anyone when I say this. I don't have irrational attachments to people. Like I'm downplaying what my daughter went through a couple of weeks ago, why I stopped my podcast. But y'all, my daughter was almost taken from me. But it was just like I knew, okay. this whatever, if this 2 years, that's it. Okay, got to. It's not going to be a traumatic experience for me when these people move on because they did what they were supposed to, and I enjoyed what I was supposed to. If I didn't, that's on me. So yeah.
Mm.
And right now
You
she's having
you
a
got
good
that
time.
way of thinking about it, bro. But
Right.
nigga can't knock how you
No,
feel. You
everybody
just feel how
think
you feel.
Yeah.
differently.
But
I'm
like I
saying I
say,
ain't knocking
but
how you
that, but
feel, but you
a
got a hell
lot
of a
of,
way of thinking
but
about it. Cause I don't think
yeah,
like
but a
that.
lot of things is easier said than done. I'm sorry.
Right.
Like that's just what anybody like.
Never
We can
been
we
in
can
it.
be
But
prepared for
right.
anything, but guess what? When that shit hit us, well, you don't know what to
It's
feel,
different.
boy.
Definitely.
All that
She just
preparedness
said
shit go out
she
the
ain't
window
never
sometime,
feel this
boy.
pain before. So
For a
But that's
that's
also
child,
another reason
enough.
why
Hey,
she don't
hey,
That's
for
hey,
understand.
enough.
hey, go
a
get it, bro.
parent.
Hey, Radice make that shit sound like business as usual.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying. But
That's why
the
earlier
reason
I
is
said
she
I didn't
never
want to
felt. She just
laugh,
said
but
her
she's
mama still
so
Hey,
alive, her
hard
Yeah,
dad
and
still
in
I
her
don't
alive,
think
life.
it's
all her
like I don't
grandma.
think it
She
how
never been in
it's
this
how
pain
it
before,
sound.
boy.
Yeah, but I don't think how it sound. I think that because like how Zay just said, I don't like until I lost my grandma. I never had felt that pain, but I never really felt it in a way because I understood. You feel me? Like with my grandma, what she died for, she didn't tell nobody. But at the end of the day, once a nigga find out, I'm like, okay, damn, So I never really like cried and weep. You feel me? I just like I understood. It's like, okay, damn, And I love the shit out of my grandma. Miss her every day, but I understood. You feel me? But opposed to my
What it
sister
was.
burning, you feel me, and then sitting in the
That shit
hospital
was something
for
way
two, three
different,
months.
bro.
That's
And listen,
different. Like
Steve,
I
that's
haven't
a
processed that shit. You heard me?
and
Like
sometimes when people
it's
pass, how they pass, it's more harder on you. Like that was a hard death.
hmm
For her to be burned, all in your mind, you think it's like my sister felt every part of her death.
saving her
Like just
son.
for
You
the
feel
you
me?
get what I'm saying, just from the flames, whatever the case may be, she
Yeah,
felt that. So that could
yeah.
be a part of, what I'm saying, what gets you, what gets a hold of your mom at times and things like that, just for her to know, like, damn, my baby,
Cause shit,
she
even at that point, she was alive while she was in the hospital. You
you
know what I'm
say she
saying?
was
My
saving her son?
like,
Is that what you
Yeah,
said?
her
yeah,
son's still alive. Steve
yeah,
Harvey.
she she
He always have a
um
nephew with him.
Oh man,
She
that was
she
heroic.
covered
That's
up my nephew, you feel me, while she got the brother of the burns, you feel me? And my nephew only on like got like
hey,
20%.
look, yo, that's heroic.
Yeah, that's
That's
why, like I say,
honorable.
you can't forget a person like that. You feel me? You can only remember for what you remember it for
remember.
at the end of the day. Because every day I look at my nephew and I see her. You
You
feel me?
see?
So he got scars that's gonna remind me no matter what. You heard me, like, and it's on his
Mhm.
face. You feel me? Like him being bullied, him going through being picked at. You feel me? All of that reminds me of her. You get me? Like, no matter what, you feel me? So everything gonna always get back to that point. You know what I'm saying? So I said it
It's a
just it
trigger.
hits
And that
different
shit'll
for
make you want to
Yeah.
go.
everybody. You know
It's
what
a
I'm
it's a
saying?
trigger.
Snap, dog.
It
Hold
hits
on,
different.
can I speak on that for a second?
You know what your sister did to save her son, and the bitch got a nerve to say something about it. That make a nigga be like, man, I'm gonna just shoot up all y'all motherfuckers. Fuck y'all got going on.
That's
I don't
it.
even know the half of why
Can
he
I
look
For
can I
like
real
that
speak
or
though.
on
why
that
he here.
please?
Nah,
Bitch
it just
ass
made me
nigga.
understand how kids not being raised a certain type of way. You feel me? Like
Right, bro.
that's why I say when it comes to me, hey, not being fond of people, like I mean, that's included. You feel me? Like, cause he got thick skin, but shit, I ain't got that type of thick skin. You feel me? Like if it gets me to a point to make me want to have my nephew and he not he don't want to be hit and you feel me? Like it's bad. You feel me? So it affects him in so many ways. He
May,
don't talk about it. You know what I'm
may,
saying?
may I
So
may I speak on that, please?
yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I definitely wanted to make sure that it was how I deal with things. I'm not saying it is the correct way to, but I just wanted to point out how I deal with things. And it also plays into I heard him say, hey, thinking about what your sister did or whatnot makes me want to just do this, and it's just like, that's what I'm saying, those type of emotions can be a little irrational, and that's why I
Mhm.
take it upon myself, like y'all all said. I have no idea what it's like to lose a grandparent. I have no idea what it's like to lose a parent. All three of my sisters are still here, so I can sit here and talk a big game, but let one of them go tomorrow, I could be in shambles.
Broke
Mhm.
But
down to the floor.
I would, yeah, right. I would like to hope that I have prepared myself. Like I said, I'm in a way of, hey, I know y'all are temporary vessels here. I know, but who knows? Like y'all said, when it comes down to
Right.
how they
It
die
that's
and
just
things
what it
Yeah.
like
is.
that,
When the
how I will
actual
feel. So I
Mhm.
want
that
to
emotion
apologize if I
hit.
came off as maybe a little condescending or anything,
Nah, I
but
don't think you. I don't think it. Like I
yeah,
said, I feel like you just got a certain mindset to put
yeah,
you in a certain place for when it happens. Like, yeah, it sounds like how it sounds to us, but like I said, for you to get to a point to deal with certain things traumatic in that way, like I said, you feeling like you got to do what you got to do. But we just saying in the objective part of that shit. No matter how prepared you may feel, sometimes
Mm.
ain't no telling what something can do to you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It might be the
That's
way
true.
they did, they knew it. It might be who
I
went.
agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just, it's just you can't explain it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Listen.
like I said, I didn't think that shit when I left my sister that night, like that. My mama would be calling me early in the morning. You know the way she called me, like I never would have thought about that. I really that shit was like a movie to me, literally. Like pulling up to the scene, all of that shit was like a movie to me. You understand? So. I said I get everything you say. I was certain things I handle life like that where I always, think about, the negative with certain things happening. Well, not even much the negative, because that's how people will say it, but I think about the facts of something that will happen. You feel me? And people would think that, okay, you thinking negative. Nah, I'm thinking of the reality. Because this what could happen at the end of the day. So that's why I say that's just what that is. Where a person may be, shit, hopeful, you know what I'm saying? A person like me may be like just real about it. Like that shit, man. It's a small chance that shit happening, nigga. Yeah, you finna play ball. You happy like you gonna win? Nah, nigga, that shit ain't gonna happen. And you ain't gonna win, nigga. It's a such and such chance. Motherfucker might feel like he hating, you feel me? But like I said, it's just logic at the end of the day. So that's why I say I get it.
That's wild. Listen, it's
yeah, I use a
Friday.
lot of logic when it comes to a lot of things. So um, we'll see where my logic gets me when I'm there.
Nah, just
Who
know
knows
you
how?
got a lot of people over here that know the experience. You feel me? Because that shit
Right.
ain't really about. You could get yourself right for the funeral, but then it's really about you being at a light one day and you thinking about the good times, and then all of
Yep.
a sudden you just break the fuck down. Like now you can't. You ain't everybody honking
That's
at you.
where
You
it
barely
hits
can
you.
move the car.
Yeah,
You
you ain't
heard me?
moved.
It's like
Yep.
oh shit. You heard me? Those are times people don't tell you about. You feel me? Because
No,
everybody be like, yeah, you gonna be
I've
okay.
had
You gonna be all
I've had
right.
similar like my godmom, this a woman who's been there since birth. Her mom died, and that was my grandma. I've had I'm never gonna compare it to you all's experience, but that was the grandma that I lost, and I did feel that little stab
Yeah,
where you don't understand where it's hitting you, but it's hitting you somewhere. So I'm
facts.
definitely not negating anything anyone says. Like they'll hit you, you'll be sitting there eating cereal, and all of a sudden you're remembering how they made it for you, and then it's just like,
Hmm.
so yeah.
That shit get crazy. It's crazy
And you
work.
just like you don't understand what's going on with you. So I trust
Yeah.
me.
Especially
I
when you're
just
a
feel
person
like
that's in
I
control of
hope
your
that
emotions.
I'm in a better space to uh receive such
Yeah,
news,
I
I
get you.
guess.
I get you. I get you. But we still gonna be here for you, whatever, God forbid, you feel me? Cause I lean on all these shit, all my niggas, you feel me? I leaned on all them showed up for me, you feel me? So, like I said, I'm always appreciate shit like that.
That's
But yeah,
wild. That's
definitely
I'm
wild.
do that
sorry, big
shit.
dog. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying like that's wild. Like at the end of the day, like even like what you're saying about when you say it may hit you differently, but right now you're like okay. I feel like that. Like I was there when I saw my grandmother pass away. I seen her take her last breath and everything else. My dad, I wasn't raised with my father, so it's like to me, it's like it is what it is. Our relationship is however it is. I'm good with that. I'm content with that. It is what it is. But like what, maybe like a year or two ago. A year ago, something ended up happening to my dad, and you would have thought I was that kid that was raised like straight out the womb, right up under him, straight from the muscle, how it was with me. No, he didn't pass, but it was like it was bad. And my partner was like, "Babe, you gotta calm down." And it was like I knew something that morning. We were supposed to go somewhere. And I went by his house and I was knocking on the door, and I'm like, damn, I just talked to my dad the night before. Like, the nigga ain't answer the phone, no nothing. I'm like, babe, I'm about to, fall asleep a little bit
Get
in
the
the
Come on,
stuff.
Mother.
car. Maybe he could be in there still asleep, whatever the case may be. I fell asleep. I woke up maybe an hour later in the
Hurry.
car, and I'm like,
Get in the
you know,
house.
I'm still knocking on the door, like, no answer. Go around the back. I'm calling his name, everything else. He had not changed the lock, so nobody had the key. I'm like, well, damn, something ain't right. So I said, you know what? Maybe he had a long night because my old boy, he drank. Yeah, alcohol. I'm like, maybe he had a long night. Bitch probably just went to sleep. I'll holler at him later. I come home, hours go by. I'm like, he still ain't called me. This not like him. Like, he don't been a woke up call. Hey, talk shit. You ain't come by here, no nothing. It's like 4 in the afternoon, 4 or 5. The feeling inside of me just would not rest. And I'm like, I hit my sister up and I'm like, hey, because now I'm living in Miami. He's in Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, hey, go by dad's house, when you get a chance. I don't know what's going on. Lo and behold, she go by there. Still, she can't get in the house. So the neighbor went and broke the back window and went inside, and he was unconscious on the ground bleeding. I'm like, I knew something was not right. Like, the feeling would not let me rest. Took him to the hospital. He was in a coma. Like, you would have thought, like, how it was, like tubes coming out. He was having seizures, all type of stuff. But that feeling in me was like no other feeling. And for like the type of love I have for him, it's like, for people say it's a nonchalant type of love. And I probably do think that, because it's like, that's how I think of our relationship. Like, it is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But just because I know, like, damn, that's my dad. And just to see him in that state of mind, tubes everywhere, he's in a coma, all type of stuff. He's having seizures while he's in a coma, things like that. It did something to me. It broke me, like, to the point where I couldn't even go to work. And now he's good. It took him a while. He had to go through, therapy. He couldn't walk. He was stuttering when he was like talking, barely can get his words out, stuff like that. But now guess what? I'm back like how you are. I'm like nonchalant. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He called me today. It was like, oh, okay, whatever. But when something traumatic happens, it's like something just comes over us that we cannot shake off. We can't shake that feeling of that, no matter how hard or no matter how our feelings for that person was the day before or 3 weeks prior or whatever the case may be. It's just something about a traumatic point that comes about that does something to us.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought that type of relationship up. So one, y'all don't know me. I don't have a great relationship with my mom or my dad. It's better than my mom's, me and my dad, but like whatever. And she went through the whole, she almost died and everything. It was kind of like I was waiting on the call. Okay, if she dies, let me know. If she doesn't, don't. If a doctor calls you, it's something bad. If they don't, then you're good. So I always wondered, people who don't have the best relationships with other relatives,
How it would
why
be.
does that come up? Do you know
Yeah.
why? Or is it just like hey,
I
I don't
just
know.
think it's just the feeling of it being, that, damn, this is a person that, birthed me or whatever the case may be. And it's a traumatic point of life. No, we may not have had or now have the best relationship, but it's just the point of, yet that's still your parent. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you have some people that just don't give a damn. They don't care that, okay, that's my parent. I still don't give a damn. Like my mom, her father passed away, and she be like, I don't give a damn that rat faced motherfucker passed away. Like, whoa, like God damn it, me, excuse me. So it's different for some people, but
Yeah.
for me, I'm
But
not
you
even
gotta
going.
understand too, with that, baby doll, sometimes that could be a defense mechanism as well.
See, I never thought
Um,
it like that. Everything I
yeah,
hear from
you
her is always
people
negative.
people can say things and feel things differently, and they could be angered sometimes, and they'll say that, but they breaking down on the inside. But that's just how people compartmentalize things different. People place things in compartments due to trauma, due to different things in life. And sometimes it comes out in a way, and you be like, wow. Some people may call it irrational, some people may call it, whatever. But it's the way they grieve certain things. Um, and that's the way they are able to get through life with that energy. Because if they had a
Okay.
different type of energy, it'll make them care too much, or if they come
Okay.
off if they care too much. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta sometimes know how to read between, do they really feeling like that, or
Hey,
that's a coping, a way of
right.
coping for some people. you know it
That's some
don't be
real
a real
shit. I ain't never
reality
Can
seen
I?
every.
about that.
Would
Mhm.
it scare anybody? And I'm not speaking. This is me, but would it scare anybody if, just to use, I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but the example that she gave of, it's a coping, maybe it's not. And again, not saying this about me, just for sake of argument. That
No, it could very well be, but I said maybe it
yeah,
can
no,
be.
no, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
I mean, whatever it is what it is. But I know that some people find ways to cope, and that can be, you
no, no.
know,
Only reason I brought that one up is, how would you feel towards that person who genuinely is like, I don't care. Yeah, that's dang, that
it's
is,
not for me to feel no way. You know why?
yeah,
Because everybody is uniquely different, and I'm on the phone. Yeah, um, everybody is uniquely different, and you gotta allow people the space,
perfect.
the space to feel the way they feel. It might not be your feelings, it might not be a feeling that you agree with, but I feel like everybody deserves that space to
To
feel
feel how
exactly
they
how they
want.
say they feel, even if that feeling isn't a real feeling. It's theirs. It belongs
Yes.
to them.
And you can't
So
take it away from them.
yeah. So
I love
if
that.
you telling me that you feeling like you fine
You're
about
okay.
the way
You're
you're
whatever.
grieving, I have to allow you that space.
Yes,
Yeah. So
absolutely.
I feel like that's just what it is. Me personally, like I'm a person. I've lost my mom, my dad, my brother. Both of my parents died from cancer, and my brother was killed all in the span of 15 years. So I have a different take on death. Like a little bit now, I'm a little bit morbid. My friends would kind of say, like, when somebody dies, now it's like, oh, another one, because those were really, really. And I lost my grandma when I was younger, like high school.
Yeah.
Um, I never got to meet my other grandparents because they were already dead by the time I came about. But what I can say is, every death was
Amanda.
different. Every death was different for me. So I know that it's important to allow people to grieve the way they decide to grieve.
Yeah.
And you just be there for them the best way you could be. Because some people don't want you to say, "I'm praying for you." Some people don't want you to
Yeah,
say,
I don't. Yeah.
like, it's like, because sometimes there's just no words. So you just be there the way you can be there. If they come to you and say, I'm losing it, or whatever, even if it's just taking them to get some ice cream, or taking them to get something to eat, or whatever, just if they want to talk and just need somebody to listen, because you really don't have the words to say. When my mama died, there was nothing that nobody could tell me. There
Right.
was no line in the Bible, and I grew up in church. There was no line in the Bible. When my brother was killed, on Christmas Day. Like I don't even celebrate Christmas. For years I didn't celebrate Christmas on Christmas Day because I saw my brother 24 hours, like in the span of 24 hours. He dropped me off to the port of Miami to go on me and my mom's first vacation, and then he was dead. So I feel like, when things like that happen, it causes a bit of trauma. It scares you about what could happen, and
Yeah.
it gave me a lot of grace for people,
Yeah.
because I had a lot of friends coming up in a time and they were losing their parents, and I was like, man, I can't imagine. And then it was me in the seat in the front row saying, wow, I lost my parent and I thought that I wouldn't make it, but I'm making it every day. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think now when people die, because I've had both of my parents to die, it'd be like, wow, another one.
Yeah.
Like, and I ain't trying to be funny. It's like really calored for me, another one. So
Yeah.
and it's sad, it's unfortunate, but I just lost my mom's only sister. And although me and her, we didn't get close until I was older, I thought that I wouldn't feel the way I felt when she died, but it really hurt me. But my whole childhood, our relationship was really horrible. But I had a pain in my heart so bad when my aunt died, like I never would
Yeah.
have thought that I would have felt like that. So it is true. You never know what emotions are gonna come to you and how they're
Right.
gonna come and for who.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been through it. I've been through some things, but I think it's really the person. It's really who they have around them to give them the
Mm-hmm.
grace that's needed at the time. And everybody got their day though. Everybody has their day. And a day of grief. And you don't know how you're gonna deal with the grief. But it's good. One thing I can say about you, Renice, what's important is that you are prepping your mind, right? So a lot of times on the couch. A lot of times we don't prep our minds because it's Yeah, because it's something that we don't want to happen. So we don't prepare our minds for the that's just like your parent, right? You don't teach your kids how to not live without you, right? So I'm a mother of five. I'm learning now, just now, because I have both of my parents deceased, how to teach my kids, if mommy's not here, this is what you should do. We don't
I was
raise
just
our
gonna say,
kids
yeah.
to live without us. We teach them how to live with
With
us.
us. Mm-hmm.
And
That's true.
that's important that you tell them, hey, when mommy's gone, this is the way you wash yourself. This is the way you brush your
Yep.
teeth. If I'm not here to teach you, let me show you. This is
And
the way
life
you
don't
do this.
stop.
This is the people that you call. I tell my kids, it's some people in my family, I don't want them around if something happens to me because
Nope.
I don't have them around
That's some real
them
shit.
now.
Right. That's some real
I don't
shit.
have them
Yep.
around them now, and it's for a reason. Don't let people
You
come and
you
tell
said
you
a mouthful.
stories when I'm dead because that ain't real. You have to teach your kids real things, and it's an
Right.
unfortunate thing, but it's a real thing.
That's so
When my
true.
mama died, I
Yeah.
thought my mama had so many friends. I realized at this big age, she didn't. She really didn't. And the people in my family that she didn't bring around us, it was for a reason
Yeah.
because everybody showed their face. And I was like, okay, good looking out, mom. Thanks for that.
No,
Uh-huh.
you ain't told a lie yet. And I actually do teach my kids. I got four. I had said after me, all y'all got is each other.
Yeah,
So I
Mm-hmm.
you
need
gotta
y'all
tell them
That's
that.
true. We
Y'all
have
all
to
y'all
I
lean
got.
on
need
one
y'all to
Hmm.
another.
look out for each
So,
other.
right.
Don't treat each other. When I see my son like picking
And don't
on
let
my daughter,
nobody divide y'all.
I knock that out immediately. I said, because when I'm gone,
Mm-hmm.
this is your unit. So you said definitely a mouthful, and I even shoot. My son is a. I know I got 3 years, y'all. Give me my 3 years. I'm teaching him how to. Hey, if I'm not here, you know how to make this, and that. Shoot. I even think sometimes I hold on. I've held on so long because I'm like, I can't die because I'm all they have. And when I say that, I don't mean how some people say it. Literally, I'm their dad. My parents, the grandparents, aunties, uncles, nobody is with them like I am. So sometimes
Right.
I already told them 110, and then I'll leave. So you
Yeah, so
definitely
it's
said
just
it.
important. And your kids, that's a whole different ball game. Like you just want them, you wish for them to be good. You want them to be good, no matter if you're here or not. And it's just things that little things that you say so they can remember. Hey, like
My
life
mama
ain't
told me that.
easy.
Right.
Yeah, and they will, and they'll utilize it when it's necessary.
Right.
And
Cause
they, and
I,
they're gonna have their disagreements. Like us as parents, if we pass away, our kids, they're siblings. Like they might
yeah,
roar now, but you have to teach them. When I'm not here, y'all can't roar with each other. Use that anger and put it towards other people.
The
yeah,
Y'all
make
have
be
outside.
to
productive.
build y'all own. You get what I'm saying? Build yourself because y'all cannot fight and feud and against one another. It's gonna get you nowhere, and that's
Listen,
what people
at
don't
my
want
big
y'all to
age,
do.
38, me and my sisters, and I'm the baby, me and my sisters was going at it. It was horrible. We lost so much time and money during the
Right.
process. But we reeled it in and we did exactly what my mom would have wanted us to do, but
Correct.
with grief, you don't know what will rear its head, what will
Mm-hmm.
rear its head with siblings and with family. But I
That's
was so
true.
glad that we was able to realize, hey, this ain't where it's at.
What
This
if
ain't
right?
this this ain't gonna merit us nothing. This is not
Mm-hmm.
honoring our mother. This is not honoring what she worked all of these years for. So let's get ourselves
And
together.
a
Let's
lot of
collect
times
ourselves.
people they love
Hold
to
on,
see you
hold
do
on.
that
I
because
gotta
then
put
they're
a
able
flag
to
on the play on
say,
that one.
you know what, you come be with me. This person they want to see you fight and feud with each other because then that defies y'all. And then it's like, okay, I could take this person and say this and they gonna listen to me and do what I say, even though they know it's not right.
Yeah, well,
Hold on. I also wanted to speak on hearing about the mom, maybe even bringing a new topic. Mothers being jealous of their daughters, because I know we may think, oh, when the daughters or the family comes together, it was because of the mom, but sometimes that mom didn't even want y'all to be, and y'all made, like, I had to make a way for me and my sisters because my mom was not, uh I guess what it be called, a girl's girl, and she got four
mm,
daughters.
mm.
So
Are you
I
the
had
oldest
to.
of
Yeah,
your
so that's
siblings, Bernice? Are you the oldest?
I am the oldest.
Okay. So like they
So
so
say, the parent are the glue. You're the glue of your siblings.
yeah, and then you sometimes as now you're an adult, it ain't for you to search it up to try to figure out why your mom is like that or why a person is
yeah.
like that, but it comes from somewhere and it ain't about y'all. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah,
saying? Like
definitely.
it's not about y'all because whatever trauma, whatever's been done has already been done in place. And sometimes, it's one of those things where you can't teach your old dog new tricks. It's one of those kind of things. And when people be having that stick and stay, like they feel like how they feel is right, it's kind of like you just go on with your life and you be the best version of you that you can be regardless. And some people are not able to do that, you know because I've heard stories like that too. Thank God that's not my story. But yeah, it's something to talk about.
That might be another show, but
Yeah, because
definitely.
that's wild. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
Definitely
wild
talking
and it's
about
definitely
those
true
women
though. It
that
definitely is
are
true.
jealous of their daughter and only want turmoil. I even I can go back to my, I won't say earliest, but even to now, I like to go over and I like to cook for my dad. I'm a chef as a trade. Like, I like to cook for people.
Okay,
I
what's
will go
up,
over
girl?
and and cook for my daddy, and she would find something wrong with the meal, like, oh, you, so you use that, and at first I was just like, whatever, but I started, oh, if my dad enjoys it, it's
It's a
it was
Because
problem
then
with
you
you.
become just
It's a
another woman.
problem.
You don't become
Hmm.
her daughter. Then you just become another woman
yeah,
cooking for her
exactly.
man.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I've been there a lot of times, even when I would come over done up for my birth. I like to. I stopped getting done up because of her, and and I'm going to therapy about it to figure out like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, why did I? But I remember he complimented. He's like, "Oh, Ree, you're and you're looking good," and oh, thanks, Dad. And she was, oh, as a mom of three, should you be really wearing and let? And I just remember not wanting to do it anymore because it was just like, you know what, she's right. But my mom never gave me that glamour girl that keep myself up type.
Did her
So
mom give it to her?
my grandma, from what I know, was a diva. Like she got up, dressed up for the girls. Like I make the joke, we come from a long line of big asses.
Mm-hmm.
Like every woman got a big ass. So she always dressed herself up. But my mom was not that type, and I don't know why. So I'm kind of a mixture of, I like to do it up, and then I'm like, I like to wear big.
And maybe her mom didn't allow her to because her mom felt like I'm gonna be the only diva in this house. It can't be
It could
me
very
and
well be
you.
that too.
Me and
That,
you
but it's the
a diva
jealousy
in the
of another
home.
woman.
Right. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna be that only diva. So now it's like now she's trying to trickle that down to you. Like you think you gonna come in here and be all dolled up. I don't even be dolled up for my man or whatever the case may be, and which is the wrong way to look because it's like you're thinking like my man, this is my dad. Why would you think
Yeah,
anything else outside of his daughter coming in? It's my birthday and you as my parents, like, okay, baby, you look good, happy birthday type of thing. So
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a trauma. That's a
that's
trauma.
wild. Yeah, that definitely is.
I know I brought in a whole nother topic,
But no,
but
that's something to really think about. So yeah, like
yeah, it hit me. I
definitely
guess
gonna get
when the
into
spirit
that because
talks to
that
you.
it definitely is. It is women out there that are like definitely like that. Like they really have messed
Notice
up
it.
minds when it comes down
Notice
to
it.
their daughters and things like that, especially if they look a certain way and they're like, they always say a daughter's supposed to be a split image of the mom. Not always true. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you may have some features, I may have some features that you may not have, and you may envy that. So you get what I'm saying? Whether it can be in beauty or just physical wise or whatever the saying may be. But again, why as a parent would you think of your child as any sense less than
Competition.
your child? You get what I'm saying? Right. Like you say, competition. Like I'm not your competition. You birthed me. You had me. Why am I your competition?
I don't know. I remember how my mom used to tell me I was
That's
pregnant with
just
girls.
weird.
She used to say, "Girls, you knew you were pregnant with a girl because she takes your beauty." That's what
Hmm.
my mom. Yeah, like, oh, you must be pregnant because your face is looking ugly or breaking out. Oh, you must be a girl because she takes your beauty. And I'm like, you got
Well,
problems with
I don't
women?
know.
Okay, I see.
I was
I
cute with
see.
all my daughters. I got
Yeah.
four.
So
Who
yeah,
told
I
you
got
that?
three
Somebody
girls.
told you that? Or you
Oh,
just guessed
I
that by
Huh?
yourself?
no, I know that. Hush, don't
Mm.
get to my. Did somebody tell me that? No, I looked at myself in the mirror and I
And I
knew I
told my
was beautiful.
motherfucking self that. That's
Right,
right.
I knew I was beautiful when I was pregnant with all my daughters. So
I'm
I'm
a,
saying
I,
just
I
because
snatching
you
got three
saying
beauty
it don't
daughters, and
mean that
I
it's
was,
true.
girl, look at me. I'm
Right. No snatching beauty here, baby.
at all. I may have had a little bump or two or a little breaking out, but yeah, I'm beautiful. I got it.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Ma'am.
But yeah, I want to shout out to the Go Getter and ZayDaGoGetta for letting us come through on their little
I ain't
platform
did shit.
and and corrupt their platform once again a little bit in a good way, not in a negative way.
We'll think about giving it back to y'all.
Yeah, we'll
Nah,
think about it.
hey, come on,
I
we out for a minute. So if y'all can keep getting asked to come in with y'all on Fridays and all three of y'all can do it, That'll be what's up. So we out for a minute.
Yeah, we got India. She couldn't be with us tonight because she had a couple things going on, but we was thankful she graced us with her presence, and we can't wait to have her back in. You know, talk a little nasty, talk a little dirty, talk a little good, positive.
She gonna teach us some stuff.
You know, like you always say, shout out to everybody that came through and chilled with us tonight. It was a blessing. Good conversation. It's never a dull moment on the chill spot 305. Never ever. Shout out
the
Jazz
women know how to.
Cafe.
The women know how to cap it off too. It's 10:59.
We know how to run.
Yeah,
The
we don't
world a
need
little
to
bit.
go overboard. We don't have to, we don't have to overdo it or underdo it. We
Or
had a
talk
good
over
night
each
tonight.
other.
12
Mm-hmm.
o'clock shows, man. 12 o'clock. People be wanting to talk to me, man.
Oh wow! I think you be wanting to talk to them. You don't know how to
Yeah,
cut
you
it
right.
off.
Yeah, nah, Cam. All this working, I'm gonna cut that
We finna go
motherfucker
to bed.
off.
Cause Auntie
Shout
finna
out.
go to bed. Okay.
Listen, we
Night
do
night.
our little promos next time. We're gonna have YouTube up and running, get going. But tonight it was a real good show. I appreciate everybody that came through and vibe with us. Steve as always, Asher as always. You know, shout out to Jazz Cafe. Tomorrow, is it Lil League going on tomorrow? I'm not sure. What's going on tomorrow?
You know, nothing going on tomorrow. I'm not like you crazy, yeah.
Oh, shout out to Lil League. Mind you don't know who they playing tomorrow. Oh, and football season is back. So shout out to all the Dallas fans. I know yesterday they was a little heartbroken. I was too, but
don't worry about it.
You know, we gonna rise above
Did somebody have out their belt because they probably jinxed it?
We gonna rise above that because we got next week.
It's okay, Dallas Cowgirls. It's all right.
We gonna take over.
Oh,
We
she
gonna take
disrespectful.
over next Sunday, so it is what it is.
All
But we
right.
ain't see what them Dolphins did. What did they do?
Whoa.
They play Sunday.
Oh, I was
They
about to
ain't
say,
gonna do shit. They play
what are
Sunday.
they gonna do? Let me rephrase that then. What are they gonna do?
We're gonna continue with our perfect season. Anybody got that?
Okay, we'll see. Well, I might have to get my old girl in up on that when they run their little game time on Sunday, because she gonna have a mouthful for y'all Dolphins.
That'll be all
We
right.
gotta get Rashad the sports god. That's what big dog. Rashad the sports god.
Hold on. I want to know when y'all are gonna be talking about football, because I can come on with my expertise.
Oh, they had a sports show going on.
Oh, we'll send it to you on Sunday then.
Oh, okay, I'll be there.
What you know about football?
I'll be there. You heard what I said. I'll be there.
You gonna be on your edibles too?
Hell, I'll be there.
Her edibles got COD from all the time.
What?
Y'all leave Ron Renice alone. She was vibing and living tonight.
For real.
Right,
I ain't yell at nobody. I ain't cuss nothing.
Yeah, you did real good. I know that's right. Clock it. As always, it was a pleasure vibing out with everybody. Like as always.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it.
All right, y'all. Good night.
Night, y'all.
I'm gonna be on my edibles over here.
Hey, calling all local businesses, I'm inviting you to my podcast to promote your business for free. We're introducing a new segment called 305 Local Business Acknowledgement. Are you trying to get recognized and acknowledged for your hard work in the community, your entrepreneurship, your diligent efforts to create wealth generationally for you and your family? Allow us to help promote your local business on 305 Podcast, The Chill Spot.